of the Cyclones in the first two games on both sides of the ball. And that's one of the things that's stood out to me against Southside that I'm going to be watching tonight is our offensive line. The holes that they opened up for our running backs and the protection of our quarterback was very impressive. And in that third quarter against Southside, they were firing off the ball and pushing that Southside defense, their defensive line, back 2 to 3 yards. Very impressive, and I'm going to be watching that tonight. Is that our offensive line?
All right, they just finished with the Vilonia national anthem. A lot of people here. They got the Vilonia band, of course, our band. I think both are going to perform at halftime, so we'll have an extended halftime. Remember, we will not have a scoreboard show tonight, but we will have it on 102.3 tomorrow night from 10 to midnight. I tell you, all day I've been thinking it's Friday because of having a football game tonight. As we said earlier, a lot going on here at Russellville High School. We have, of course, the junior high is in action tonight over in Fort Smith. The volleyball team playing earlier tonight. And so a lot going on this week as part of Cyclone Athletics. So we're going to take a break and come back with hopefully very close to the kickoff. Still got a few more minutes pregame. So we'll take a break, come back with our Cyclone Watch. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country KCJC.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's new expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Commercial Loan Officer with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a mainstay in the lives of the customers we serve and the communities we live in. We put our customers first, making sure each experience at Centennial is a great one while taking care of all their banking needs. We pride ourselves on giving back to our local community, and we partner with organizations that do the same. At Centennial Bank, we're always banking with you in mind. NMLS 466091, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When knee, hip, or back pain rob you of your mobility, count on St. Mary's Regional Medical Center for compassionate, individualized care. From sports medicine to joint replacement, we address the pain and keep you moving. Our enhanced cleaning, mask requirements, and social distancing help keep you safe. St. Mary's Regional, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at stmarysregional.com.
50-50 raffle sponsored by West Bay Subway.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome, friends. We're coming to you live from Cyclone Stadium in Russellville as the Cyclones host the Vilonia Eagles. Good evening. I'm Mickey Duval as we continue our pregame show here on 102.3. You can also find us on the KCJC app on your phone. You can listen online at rivercountrykcjc.com, or you can watch us. We stream off our YouTube channel. It's Cyclone Booth. Just go to youtube.com. Search for Cyclone Booth. It's all a part of the EAB Sports Network. Well, it's the last non-conference game of the season for both teams, and the Cyclones are 2-0. Vilonia is also 2-0. They come in here just the second meeting ever. I tell you, last year when we had the first meeting ever, it was really odd to say, well, these teams are less than an hour apart, and they've never played in high school football. They played a lot in junior high football. In fact, they're in the same conference sometimes, but never played in high school football until last year. Russellville lost that game 28-23. Really felt like they had some chances to win it. Had 3 chances in the fourth quarter. 2 of those drives ended turning the ball over on downs and unable to come up with the victory. Russellville fell behind by more than 2 possessions, came back, just couldn't overcome Vilonia. Well, Vilonia has been a house of fire. They blew out Greene County Tech. They defeated Maumelle last week by 2. Russellville's had their share of a blowout. It's a big blowout victory against Fort Smith Southside. They blew out Morrilton. And what's been funny about that is that they've been underdogs in both games. and guess what? As far as Hootenson's concerned, they're underdogs tonight. Vilonia, a 1-point favorite of tonight's game. I think Coach Wheeler likes that. The different thing there's a lot of different things about Coach Wheeler in his first year here at Russellville. One of the different things is they practice on game day. He goes through and they run drills. I got here about 2:30. They're running drills on the field. They do that. He wants them. He doesn't want them laying around resting. He has them working out, and that's their MO. But they have not come out in a while. They've been in their indoor practice facility, and we have to see them emerge. And as we see the Vilonia captains getting near midfield, I don't see the Russellville captains at all nearing midfield for the opening coin toss. Time now for our Cyclone Watch. What's on your radar tonight? I'll let you go first. My color man tonight, Aaron Duval. What's on your radar tonight?
Well, as I said earlier, the offensive line is on my watch. They played just a great game last week against Southside Mavericks. I said that correctly. And I expect that again tonight. They were opening up holes that you could pretty much drive a truck through. And our running backs took advantage of it. So I'm watching them tonight.
Okay, I'm looking at our defensive line. Austin Myers, their quarterback, has not really been pressured in the first 2 games that he's had. Can our defensive line get pressure on him? That's what's on my radar tonight. That's what I'm looking at. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll be ready. They had extended pregame because the dance team performed at pregame because they're going to have an extended halftime show because the Vilonia band has showed up, and so that's kind of put us a little bit behind what we feel like it. But hey, if I look at it, it's 5 minutes till 7 or so. We got 7 minutes on the play clock before we start, so we'll take a break, and then we'll be back with our final comments and an opening kickoff. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Alathus Realty is proud to support all of our local student athletes. At Alathus Realty, we believe the community comes first, and there's nothing quite like community under the bright lights of Friday night. Alathus Realty is determined to provide our area with gold standard service in every aspect of your real estate transaction. So whether you're loading up to go to the game or settling in for an evening at home, you can rest assured Alathus Realty is taking care of you. Call us today, 479-968-5668. Alathus Realty. Find us on Facebook today.
Ashley Air is proud to be an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. We've served the River Valley since 1958, the same year that the legendary Frank Boyles took over as the Razorback football coach. The Hogs have had some great coaches, but we've never had so many on campus all at once. Sam Pittman, Eric Musselman, Dave Van Horn, and Mike Neighbors, just to name a few. What an incredible team. We put together quite a team at Ashley Air, too, and we couldn't be more excited to partner with our state's flagship athletic program. Woo pig suey!
Red Wolves fans, this is your coach, Butch Jones, and it's football time in Jonesboro. We can't wait to see you pack the vault for 6 home games this fall.
Hatcher going deep down the right side, looking for Hunt. This is tipped and caught, and T. Hunt is going to score. Touchdown, Arkansas State from 53 yards out.
We need you to create the best home field advantage. Purchase your season tickets now by visiting astateredwolves.com or call 870-972-2781. Wolves up.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back to Cyclone Stadium's Thursday night edition here of Friday Night Lights as the Cyclones hosting the Vilonia Eagles. Both teams coming into this non-conference matchup at 2-0. Want to thank our engineer for tonight, Stephen Berry. I always make the mistake of thanking him at the very end. I should thank him at the beginning and during the broadcast, too. Thank you, Stephen, for engineering this broadcast. Part of our media team doing all the media on Cyclone booth is Maggie Duval and Chase Canfield. Aaron Duval at my side. He's a color man, and I'm Mickey Duval, ready to bring you some Cyclone football tonight. They're doing the opening toss right now. It looks like Russellville has won the toss, and they usually elect to defer. They do under Coach Wheeler, and I'm sure Vilonia will take the football. Russellville is going to defend the south goal. That's the Cyclone Hill there, and there is a wind going to be at their back in the first quarter. The captains for tonight's game for Russellville: Simon Salazar, number 6, number 18, Jake Harrington. They used to call him Jake from State Farm. Number 19, Brett Wilbers, and number 66, Travis Midlam. Of course, I say this, but I want to mention it again. Brett Wilbers, he's the son of Dave Wilbers, the head coach of the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, but not just a basketball player. He's starting in the secondary for the Russellville Cyclones. Of course, Harrington, a starting linebacker for the Russellville Cyclones. Russellville going to be in their black jerseys and red pants tonight with white numbers, a little bit of red trim. They run out with 2 American flags, being led by Coach Wheeler and the rest of the team. The Eagles in all white tonight have a V on their helmet, and they have yet to run through their sign. They're going over to the far side of the field to do that. Russellville, as you can hear the fight song being played right now, they are on the sidelines, and they were escorted not just by the cheer and dance team, but also by the student section. They ran out on the field. They always have theme night here for games. Sometimes I think they had Hawaiian night. I think it looks like it's Jersey night tonight for the Russellville Cyclones. And never surprising that Coach Wheeler, defensive coach, is going to put his defense on the field to start.
It's a beautiful night for football. As you said, there is a wind. The American flag is blowing a little bit from the south, but you look at the flags on the goalpost, they're not moving at all. So I don't know if that's going to affect the game tonight. As it gets later, the wind may pick up. Who knows? But right now, on your radio, the Cyclones are going to be moving from right to left. And Vilonia, they will be kicking off.
Vilonia just now running. Now they took their time getting all fired up there. As we mentioned, Todd Langrel, their coach, he had during that course when they were replacing coaches at seemingly 5 times in 5 years, he is stuck. He's a little bit. He's in his 4th season here at Vilonia. 19-15 is his record at Vilonia. He's been a head coach 7 years overall, and his overall record is 48-33. Vilonia's never won a state championship. Of course, they compete in the 5A. Russellville's won 2 in 1933 and again in 2016 most recently. Like I said, we're ready for action. They still got minute 47 left on the game clock. Russellville going to be kicking off. We said Coach Wheeler is always going to put his defense on the field. We talked to him a couple games ago about that, if there's anything different about that, being a head coach instead of a defensive coordinator, especially because he was here as a defensive coordinator, came in the last season of Coach Jeff Holt. And he said he watches a few more offensive plays, but he's still focused on the defense. I mean, a guy, if he's got faith in his coaching ability, he's going to coach and be his own defensive coordinator, and can you blame him? I mean, he's done a fantastic job on a running quarterback at Morrilton. Of course, David Sorg last week held him in check, got to him early, and then adjusted. That's the thing about Coach Wheeler. He likes to make in-game adjustments, not waiting till halftime. And so it seemingly gave Sorg more time last week, but really what he was doing is he was covering up the receivers, and Sorg was kind of getting a little bit of happy feet last week, and he'll change it up, try to confuse a quarterback. He's going to have his work cut out for him as he's facing off against Austin Myers, who is a senior, but a fantastic quarterback. Of course, has a couple of Division I offers. Did verbally commit to Kansas and then withdrew his verbal commitment. He still has an offer from Kansas, also has another offer from Middle Tennessee State. And last week in their victory against Maumelle, 214 yards in passing. Very efficient, but threw for 4 touchdown passes. We're ready for action now. The Cyclones, Noe Jimenez, going to kick off. Big number 77. And he puts it down just a little bit to the left of center. We're out in the stands tonight. Beautiful weather. As we said, a little bit of wind. The back of Russellville. Jimenez has the leg to kick this in the end zone. He's the goalie on the Cyclone soccer team. Big guy. He's perfect in extra points. Hasn't attempted a field goal yet. And this one going to go into the end zone, and that is an automatic touchback in high school football.
He's done that quite a bit this season, putting it in the end zone.
He can do that whenever he wants. Sometimes Coach Wheeler wants a sky kick. Sometimes he wants it coffin corner. It just depends on what he's wanting. Austin Myers and crew going to start at their own 20-yard line. Usually in the backfield. It's Lane Hunter, number 10. They'll break and have an empty backfield. 5 receivers in the pattern, and now Lane Hunter, the running back, going to come back in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff, and he's going to be knocked down near the 10-yard line. You want to explain what happened?
I don't know if he got hit by his own blocker.
He did, because Travion Traylor pushed the offensive lineman into the running back, Lane Hunter, and that caused the tackle. So if you want to give the tackle to the offensive lineman, you got to give an assist to Travion, and that loss back to the 13-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Back to pass is Myers. Plenty of time. Now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his left, looking. He's going to be hit and knocked down. The ball's been stripped. Is it a fumble? It's loose, and the Cyclones cover it inside the 1-yard line. Giving chase was number 7, Latrell Thomas, and he's the one that knocked it free.
I was watching the white hat, and when that ball hit the ground, he gave no signal at all, so you knew it was a fumble.
Travion Traylor is the one that picked it up. And Russellville has it 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line of Vilonia.
Yeah, there was no signal by the white hat as a forward pass, so anytime he doesn't give a signal or you don't see that or hear that whistle, you go for that ball.
Well, great start for Russellville. They'll have the ball 1st and goal from the 1-yard line as their first offensive play. Graham, he's going to motion out of the backfield, and Ben Hallmark going to be in the Wildcat formation. Don't sleep on Graham. He's out there at wide receiver. He was a wide receiver last year, but it is Wildcat formation for Hallmark. He's going to take it, going to run right, lowers his head, lowers his shoulder, into the end zone for the touchdown.
I think we saw the same thing with Southside last week. Hallmark going in from short yardage.
Yeah, he had 4 carries, 3 touchdowns, picks up a touchdown there, and the Cyclones lead it 6-0. Noah Jimenez on to try the extra point for Russellville. With 11:10 left, Russellville had a 6-second drive, just one play. Jimenez, I'm glad to see I did not put the kibosh on him. He's 13 of 13 in PATs this season. Cyclones lead at 7-0. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Russellville 7, Vilonia 0.
At Fleet Tire Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. The tire and automotive experts at Fleet Tire Point S have more than 30 years of experience in the industry. So if you need tires for that summer vacation, think Fleet Tire Point S, consistently offering unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget, because you, the customer, are always the top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. Come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. Fleet Tire Point S on Arkansas Avenue, your local tire and auto service center. No stress with Point S.
Well, these are the kind of scoring summaries I like. Russellville goes 1 yard, 1 play, 6 seconds. Ben Hallmark, a touchdown run. Noah Jimenez with the extra point. Russellville leads it 7-0 following the fumble recovery by Travion Traylor. But again, got to give props for Russellville to number 7, Latrell Thomas. He's the one that was going to have the strip sack there. And the ball just got kicked backwards back to the 1, and Russellville took over. Didn't make any, didn't try to be cute. They just powered it in for the touchdown. Jimenez's kick goes into the end zone. Again, you can't return that out as soon as it crosses the line. And he kicked that one toward the pylon. Did that about 3 times last week where it went out of bounds and kind of went against Russellville there on some yardage situations. But this one, going to make Vilonia go 80 yards. That's huge when you can make another team have to go 80 yards. Not saying Vilonia can't do it, but you make it difficult on them. Austin Myers, the quarterback. still, he was credited with a loss of running of 12 yards on that last play. But as we said, 26 of 39, 214 yards last week. Very efficient. 4 touchdown passes against Maumelle. He's going to give it off to the running back, Hunter, and he is met by the entire defensive front for Russellville, slinging him backwards near the 18-yard line.
I think Shane Booker is the one who made the first contact with him.
Second down and 12 as the ball's back at the 18-yard line. That's what hurt Russellville last year, and you heard Coach Wheeler in our pregame talk about that. Said they like to commit to running the ball and try to be very physical. A team likes to do that. What you want to do is right here. You stop them on first down, push them back. They're looking at second down and 12. Same formation, 2 wide receivers to each side on second and 12. Myers with open field to his right. He's going to roll that way, looking. Throws a short completed pass, and it's going to be, is it complete and a fumble? And they're going to say no, incomplete. They were late on the whistle there, and it looked like number 3, Jamison Hensley, was bobbling it, had it, lost it, and he had to dive on it. It would have been just a 2-yard pickup, but it goes as an incomplete pass.
He got hit hard. When the ball hit his hands, he was hit by 2 defenders of Russellville.
Yeah, he was hit hard enough where it jarred the ball loose a little bit. That's why they were waiting. Russellville was fighting for it, and so was Hensley, because they were kind of late on the whistle, but not a bad idea by the official. You got to let that play out and think about it. Empty backfield here for Vilonia on third down and 12, and this in motion is Lane Hunter. Crosses the face of the quarterback. Back to pass. He's going to roll to his right. Eyes downfield. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to step out well shy of the first down. Did not want to get hit, and to be honest, with Shane Booker bearing down, I wouldn't want to get hit. Pick up of 3 by Myers on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down and 9, and Vilonia going to have to punt it away.
That's a good series for the Cyclone defense.
Jamison Hensley, the wide receiver, is on to punt. Now they've been tricky before. They've done surprise onsides. They've done some fake punts before, and with a wide receiver back, that you've got to be looking at that. 2 players back for Russellville. And they're back just inside their own 45. Here's the kick. Russellville giving chase. Caden Rose got close to it, but it's a beautiful kick. Fair catch called for by Ty Hips at the 36-yard line, so it'll be a 43-yard kick with no return. But Caden Rose was bearing down. Might look at that, foul that one away in case Russellville gets their hands on a punt later. Well, that drive just goes a little over a minute. They fail to pick up a first down, does Vilonia. Russellville going to take over, leading 7-0 here in the first quarter. Ball going to be on the left hash. Gavin Graham, I guess technically we gave him the start at quarterback, even though the only play we had, he was a wide receiver on the play. 3 receivers to his left, man in motion, crossing his face. That's Alec Bowles. Graham back to pass, looking left, plenty of time. Going to throw on the out route. It's incomplete. Trying to go to Caden Rose on that far side, and he was covered up by Seth Kirk. Kirk has played some offense too. They have a lot of guys that go both ways, much like Russellville. And Caden Rose, number 21, another sophomore. You just want to get the ball in his hands because he's a playmaker. Russellville has a lot of kids like that. A lot of them are sophomores. Damon Donahoe back with Graham on second down and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Graham, he's going to hand it off to Donahoe, and he's going to do a good job getting back line of scrimmage. No, he lost a yard on the play. Russellville looking at third down and long coming up. Again, Donahoe rushed. Didn't get 100 yards last year. I think he ended up getting 68 last year on 18 carries against this Vilonia team.
The hole was there for a short time, and then Vilonia closed it up very quickly.
Donahoe did not rush much last year. He wasn't knocked out of the game, but he had a slight injury. Did come back later, but it limited his playing time. Third down and long. Graham going to have to roll out. He throws it complete. There to Ben Hallmark. He's got the first down. Takes a lick. Gets to midfield. Boy, Graham kind of threaded a needle there to get that off quickly because he was being chased out of the pocket.
Little pressure on Graham, but his quickness and speed.
That's the first completion for Gavin for 16 yards. Goes to Ben Hallmark. Russellville with their first down of the game. Remember, their first drive, they had the ball at the Vilonia 1-yard line, so not able to get a first down there. The Cyclones lead at 7-0. They have the ball at the Eagle 49-yard line. This time open field to the left. 2 receivers out there, 1 to the right. Graham going to give it off to Damon Donahoe. Trying to get the edge, running left side. He's got to pick up a block there. He's across the 45 and is going to get near the 40 before being pushed down. I don't know the wide receiver. I think that was Caden Rose. Fantastic block there on the edge.
Well, that's 21. That's Elijah Clark.
Okay.
Did a good job.
All right, there was Elijah, the senior. I don't want to give it to Caden and Dis Clark a little bit. So they're going to they marked it at the 40, but they're going to say it's just inside. I don't know if they were checking to see if it was a first down. It's officially second down and 1, but very close to a first down there. Elijah's another physical wide receiver that Russellville has. He's wide left, and Vilonia just jumped in the neutral zone. It's an automatic stoppage of play. You can't jump back, and Russellville gets a first down this time by penalty.
Penalty against the Eagles.
Good job by Gavin giving the hard count there.
5-yard penalty, and that results
Russellville
in
2 first downs,
Russellville
1 by
Cyclones.
passing, 1 by penalty. And Russellville just inside the 35-yard line of Vilonia, leading at 7-0. 8 minutes, 38 seconds left to play here in the first quarter.
And Daniels, number 1, is in at running back.
Sophomore Tracy Daniels, he'll fake it to him. Graham going to run it up the middle. Not much there, and he's going to be stopped at the 35-yard line. Carry of no gain for Gavin. Russell looking at 2nd down and 10. Russell to the line quickly here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Short side of the field is the left. Daniel's going to get the call straight up the gut. He slides inside the 35, somehow weaves his way to the 30-yard line. He just disappeared in the pack up here. Pops out for a 5-yard gain.
Very small hole there on that right tackle, but he got through there to gain that yardage.
Yeah, Tracy Daniels, 4 touchdowns on the season.
At the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Russellville looking at 3rd down and 5. That's a good run there, pick up 5 yards, because now you don't know if Russellville's going to pass, run here. You're not sure. They may be going for it. If they're going for it, they could try something here. They have the mentality of going for it on 4th down. Vilonia showing blitz up the middle. Graham's going to pull it, look downfield. He's going to throw it on the skinny post. It's complete to Alec Bowles for a first down. Bowles skying in the air to get that and catches it inside the 15 to the 14.
A great leaping catch by Bowles. Right in front of the defenders.
Yeah, the defender kept giving him that cushion, and Graham says, I'll take that. And Bowles stops, jumps, and Russellville going quick here on 1st down. Daniels going to hand it off to him, right side. He's going to get past the line of scrimmage and near the 11-yard line, depending on the spot. Might have just picked up 3 yards. Russellville looking at 2nd down. He did get to the 11. 2nd down and 7 for the Cyclones, leading at 7-0. 7:15 left to play first quarter. Stokes is running, not quite huddling up, but he's going to run over to the right side. Clark, the lone man, to the left side. Russellville going with what they call an S-back, a guy behind the guard and the tackle. That's Ben Hallmark, is an eligible wide receiver here, and they're going to roll out with Graham. And he's going to find Hallmark, who's got some room. He's at the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown. 11-yard touchdown pass, Gavin Graham to Ben Hallmark.
And that was a good catch and run by Hallmark. You thought he might lose his balance there for a minute on the 5-yard line, but regained it and scored.
Yeah, I don't know if he just stumbled a little bit, or maybe turned around and was surprised how wide open he was. And credit to Graham for giving it to him quick. Russellville leads it 13-0 with 6:51 left to play here in the first quarter. Noe Jimenez on to try the extra point. They got close to blocking that one. They don't. Kicks through, and Russellville leads it 14-0. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Russellville 14, Vilonia 0.
This is Danny Hips. We're filling out Autoplex in Russellville. Summer's here and family vacations have begun. When you're traveling and making family memories, the last thing you'll worry about is vehicle problems on the side of the road. Depend on us for your safest and best looking vehicles on the road from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We still have brand new and pre-owned vehicles arriving weekly. And if you don't find the vehicle you're looking for in our lot, let us know and we can have it here in days. Shop us online at philwright.com or come see us at Phil Wright Autoplex, X84, just off 540, Russellville.
Well, the Cyclones stopped Vilonia on a 3-and-out, and then they go 64 yards in 9 plays. 3 minutes and 17 seconds is how long it took. Gavin Graham hit Ben Hallmark for an 11-yard touchdown pass. That is the 4th touchdown pass by Gavin Graham this season. The first one to Ben Hallmark, who's been in on both touchdowns for Russellville. Had the 1-yard touchdown for the first one. Gets the touchdown reception there. Well, Ben just scoring every which way. Maybe he could return punts or kickoffs and gets to the end zone. I wouldn't want to tackle Ben. He's huge. And Noah Jimenez again going to send this on the end zone. I agree with this philosophy. Make him go 80 yards.
And that's another touchback by Russellville kicker Noah Jimenez. First down and 10.
And Ben Hallmark actually in junior high was a quarterback. Came up, actually played a little bit of backup quarterback last year. made the move to the tight end, the S-back, and I'll tell you what, whoever made that move so far is a genius because he's been fantastic. He actually, one of his better catches and runs was against Cabot in the benefit game. That, boy, you just had to see to believe. Empty backfield for Vilonia. Russellville leading 14-0. Vilonia has not been able to solve this defense of Russellville. Empty backfield for Austin Myers. 5 wide receivers in the pattern. Back to pass. Here comes a blitz. He's going to be flushed out. Throw in. It's complete to Lane Hunter along the right side. He's got the first down. Breaks a tackle at the 35. And he's going to be spun and knocked down at the 45-yard line. Big gain there for Vilonia. Hunter, the regular running back, was lined up at wide receiver, almost a safety valve there, and Myers got rid of it just in time. That's why he's so elusive. You don't know, you just can't get a hold of him. He just backpedals and finds somebody. Myers' first completion on 2 attempts there. That goes for 24 yards. Myers back to pass, throwing screen complete on the far side to Hensley. Breaks a tackle at midfield. He's into Cyclone territory, stumbles forward to the 40 to 39-yard line, let's say.
Yeah, the key to that was the breaking of a couple of tackles. We're going to have to do just a little bit better and wrap that receiver up.
That one goes 16 yards. So he had a 25-yard, a 16-yard, and just like that, they're in business at the Cyclone 39-yard line. Russellville leading 14-0. 6:10 left to play here in the first quarter.
Just because we're up 14-0 doesn't mean our defense can relax.
Vilonia slowing down just a little bit here. They do put number 10 Lane Hunter in the backfield. They're going to motion him out to the left. Myers back to pass. He's going to be flushed again out of the pocket. He's tucking and run. No, he's going to heave it downfield. He's got a man wide open. Complete at the 12. Cuts back at the 10. He's at the 5 and touchdown. Touchdown pass to Connor Erie. And he was wide open at the 12, and then a nice cutback to get into the end zone. So 3 plays. Just takes him 3 plays to answer Russellville, and that pass of 39 yards gets Vilonia on the board.
Well, that should answer the question, what type of team we're playing against. They can score in a hurry.
Number 76, Isaac Newman, I believe he's the son of the athletic director, is on to try the extra point for the Eagles. The kick is up, and it is good. They do answer. Russellville still with a 14-7 lead. We'll take a break with 5:45 left to play in the first quarter. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Shane here from Off-Road Tire. The thing that makes Off-Road Tire so special is their care for doing the job right. With a name like Off-Road Tire, of course they're an authority in lift kits and aftermarket mods for your truck, but it just so happens that they are specialists in all kinds of vehicles. They can take care of your minivan right next to the 4-wheel drives with quality, consistent results. Go see my friends at Off-Road Tire just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Off-Road Tire.
Well, Vilonia answers, and they answer in a hurry. Just a minute, 6 seconds. They go 80 yards in just 3 plays, 3 pass plays. Myers hits Connor Erie for a 39-yard touchdown pass. Newman added the extra point. Vilonia's had trouble in the running game tonight. That time they went straight passing, and they have 80 yards passing, only 62 total yards because they have negative 18 on the ground.
Donahoe and Daniels both back for Russellville.
Yeah, but they're not that deep. They're at our 21-yard line. Newman's going to kick this one high and short. Donahoe, it's going to hit at the 26-yard line. He scoops it up and is stepped out of bounds right there. I think he actually get about a 2-yard gain to the 26. That was dangerous there because it hit and just sort of stopped there. A 2-yard return. Russ will have the ball at their own 27-yard line. So 3-yard returns. They gave him the 27. Russellville was playing like he wasn't going to kick it very far. He kicked it even shorter than we thought. So let's see how Russellville wants to answer. Mekhi Foster, number 15, into the game for the first time at running back. He's to the left of Graham. Wide receiver to each side. Russellville tight formation here. They're going to hand it off to Foster, weaving his way. He'll be stopped shy of the 30-yard line. A pickup of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, that's just following his blockers just
on the tackle.
Right over the right guard position.
That's just the 10th carry on the season for Foster. He's got 65 yards rushing. does have a touchdown on the season. A couple catches, too. He can catch the football coming out of the backfield. Also return punts if they want him to. He did that at junior high, did a fantastic job. He's going to get the call again. He gets to the 30, then lowers his shoulder and gets an extra 3 yards just by brute force, and it'll bring up 3rd down and short for Russellville. As if they give him the 33, it'll be 3rd and 4.
Gain of 4.
It'll be a long 4s, knows the football just shy of the 33. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones leading by a touchdown.
33-yard line.
Russellville needs their own 37 for a first down. Graham with Foster to his left will give it off. No, he's going to keep it himself. Break a foot tackle there, and he's got the first down. Ball's on the turf. Ball's on the turf. Vilonia says they have it. We'll see, and they do give it to Vilonia. The Eagles come up with the fumble.
Made the play for the Eagles.
And Vines, I believe, is the one that covered it.
At the Cyclone 39-yard line.
He got it. The ball was knocked free at the 37. He ended up covering it at the 39. And so Russellville had a turnover, turned it into points. We'll see if the Russellville defense can stop their turnover from turning into points. It's the 3rd turnover of the season for Russellville. Myers on first down wants to throw. He's going to run away from Travion Traylor. He's going to tuck it and run, and is going to be knocked down at the 31-yard line. I think that's Ty Hips on the stop.
Yep. Gain of 9. 2nd down and 1.
2nd down and 1 as the run by Myers there. But that was not a design run. By Myers. They just nobody was open. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Myers going to throw it out in the flat there, complete enough for the first down. He's inside the 20 near the 15-yard line.
To Eli Mosier.
That was Mosier on the catch.
The thing that you notice very quickly is the receivers, once they get that ball, they like to make quick cuts back toward the middle of the field. That's something that we might want to remember.
Ball on the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Cyclones leading 14-7. That's in jeopardy. Pump fake by Myers, and he's going to be flushed out of the pocket once again. Rolling to his right, he's tucking, and he's going to motioning out. He's going to throw it for the end zone. It's going to be tipped and incomplete.
Myers pass.
2 Russellville Cyclones there. Also a Vilonia player that could have been intercepted, could have been a touchdown. I tell you, I think it's going to be a night, and that's why I kind of said on my radar was the defensive line. That's what I'm watching. Just a night where this guy's elusive. He just gets away from pressure. There's a reason why he doesn't get sacked much. Got long legs, able to get away from pressure, and then not just run it out of bounds. He can try to make a play downfield. 2nd down and 10 for Myers and the Vilonia Eagles. They're on the Cyclone 16. Russellville leading 14-7. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the pattern. Myers back to pass, looking right, and it's going to be incomplete. Boy, he had 2 receivers, and it looked like he split them, and he threw it closer to a Russellville Cyclone, Gabe Hogue, than anybody else. That was a dangerous pass play by Myers. I think Gabe Hogue was closer than either of the other 2 wide receivers for Vilonia. 3rd down and 10. They're moving Ty Hips around quite a bit. He's moving over to the defense's right. Vilonia's left. And Vilonia wants to take a timeout. Vilonia timeout. We'll take a quick break. Russellville leading 14-7. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main in Russellville, is looking for good, motivated people who have good people skills to join their team. Experience in automotive is encouraged but not required. Mr. Brake and Lube is an equal opportunity employer. Come be a part of the Mr. Brake and Lube family. Fill out an application at 1415 East Main Street, Russellville, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Welcome back. Well, Vilonia looking at a key 3rd down situation. Russellville defense only allowing 3rd down conversions 18% in their first 2 games. And, boy, we'd love to see that here. Vilonia may go for it. They got a pretty good field goal kicker. You never know. Russellville leading 14-7. Vilonia looking at 3rd down and 10. They called their timeout here. It's not the game, but it's a big point in the ballgame. If Russellville could stop them here and after the turnover, at least keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, we can't let that quarterback get outside the pocket. We've got to keep him in there and put the pressure on him there.
3:43 left to play first quarter. Early going. It's been an explosive first quarter with 3 touchdowns scored, and we still got just under 4 minutes to go. Myers a 3rd down and 10. Same formation they had last time, except 3 wide receivers to the left. He's looking right. He's going to feel pressure. He's going to be swarmed back at the 23-yard line. Travion Traylor on the sack.
That's what I said. We came from the outside on both outsides and right up the middle, and we got him.
Well, they might have gone for it had they picked up 5-6 yards. I don't know if they're going to go for it here. 4th and 17, but you know their kicker, if he kicks short on the kickoffs, he might not have the leg here for a 40-yard field goal. And I didn't even think about that, but I don't know if he does or not, but it looks like they are going to go for it here on 4th down and 17. Ball at the 23-yard line of Russellville. Cyclones have pushed him out of the red zone here. Running back in the backfield with Meyer, probably to be a safety valve or add some protection. They set up the screen. They're going to throw it. It's going to be complete to Lane Hunter. He's at the 20, the 15, at the 10, the 5. He's got the first down. He's inside the 5. He's knocked down by Harrington, I think. Jake saves a touchdown, but 4th down and 17 completion there. That was screen all the way.
Yeah, you had to give it to Vilonia. That was a good call against our defense.
And it was Gabe Hogue, sorry, on the tackle, not Jake Harrington. But, boy, that's huge. 4th down and 17, and they were going screen all the way. Now it's 1st and goal. The Eagles have it, empty backfield. And motion man, this might be a quarterback draw here. Myers will see what he's going to do. He's going to roll out to his right, fading backwards, throw it to the corner of the end zone. It's going to be, did he catch it? No signal yet. They're going to say incomplete. Ty Hips was there. A wide receiver was there, number 1, Jack Vines. Hips ends up with the football, and Vines was very slow to get up. Very slow to get up.
Timeout.
Check that. It wasn't Vines. That was number 5, Connor Erie, who's slow to get up. That ball was up for grabs and just kind of hung up there, and Ty was able to run underneath it, give it a shot. We have is this an injury timeout or a timeout by, okay, it was Vines out there. Okay, I saw Erie running away, and I thought, okay, the receiver got up. But it is Vines, number 1 for Vilonia, and he's still down there. And helmet off, and I don't know if it came off in the play. It was a pretty good collision there because they both had their hands on the football there. And both had to jump up in the air to do it. And he is now up and going to walk off under his own power, but walk off very slowly. Gets a nice hand from the Cyclone crowd. 2:29 left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville leads at 14-7. Russellville is up 14-0 after recovering a fumble, scoring on one play, and then taking a drive down to score. After that, the Eagles went on an 80-yard drive, scored in 3 plays. Then a Russellville turnover has led to this Eagle drive. And a 4th down and 17 that the Eagles converted down to the 2-yard line. Vilonia now with 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line of Russellville. Austin Myers, 5 of 9 for 116 yards and a touchdown. How about an interception? I'm ready for that. Seth Kirk, number 34, their backup running back, who got in the game last year and ran a lot. He's in the backfield there with Myers. Man in motion. This may be a running play to the left. It's going to go to Kirk running left side, and I don't think he made the line of scrimmage. I think he lost a yard or 2.
Yeah, there's a good game tackling by the Cyclones.
And he'll lose 2 yards back to the 4-yard line.
3rd down and goal.
3rd down and goal for Vilonia at the Cyclone, just inside the 4-yard line. Clock rolling, 2:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones lead it by a touchdown. Vilonia, they may want to roll out here. This has kind of been their MO, roll out and see if Myers can make a play. The running back is way behind the quarterback, Lane Hunter. They're going to give it to him straight up the middle, and he's hit at the 1-yard line. Is he in? No signal yet, and now the signal comes in, touchdown. That was a long time to signal there. They came in, said Lane Hunter got in. It's a touchdown.
Lane Hunter.
And now the Cyclones' lead is down to 1 point.
Well, the key to that drive was that screenplay of 17 yards.
It was 21 yards. It was 4th and 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newman on to try the extra point for the Eagles, try to tie this game. Russellville's blocked one of these this year, not from Vilonia. But they're going to get in there. No, it squeaks in on the left side. We're all tied at 14. 1:44 left to play first quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Russellville 14, Vilonia 14.
On average, you spend 33% of your life in bed, so why are you sleeping on a worn-out mattress? Box Drop in Russellville is dropping factory outlet pricing on your favorite name brand mattresses. Save up to 70% on Serta, Simmons, and other national brands. Same-day deliveries available. See Marty for details. Better sleep, better price, better life. Get factory outlet pricing at Box Drop, your mattress and furniture factory outlet store at Funky Town Mall, 1610 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, and boxdroprussellville.com.
My suspicions confirmed to Travis Simpson down there. I hope he doesn't mind me saying it was him. He said, hey, he wasn't over the line. he was down and he stuck the ball out over. His forward progress was stopped. But they're going to give him the touchdown anyway. After the turnover, Vilonia goes 39 yards in 9 plays, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Big play converting that 4th down and 17. And then Lane Hunter carries it in on a 3rd and goal from 4 yards out. Newman added the extra point, and we're all tied. So 14 points straight for Russellville. Now 14 unanswered points so far for the Eagles. Russellville going to be back closer this time. And on the far side, Daniels going to take it at the 28-yard line. Breaks a tackle at the 33. He's across the 35. Just plowing forward. Gets probably near the 40-yard line. Remember last year as a freshman when the junior high season was over, Tracy Daniels came in and got in the game for the high school team the last couple games and won. They had like a 53-yard kickoff return. This one here goes for 11 yards to the 39, and that's where Russellville will start at their own 39-yard line. Good time to answer. How about that? Let's go on a 61-yard drive here and stick this in the end zone. Minute 36 left to play here in the first quarter. Ball on the right hash mark. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Graham, the quarterback, low snap, play action pass. He's got plenty of time, throwing a little out pattern, complete to Elijah Clark. He's at midfield, and he plows his way into Vilonia territory to the 47.
Good catch by Clark, using both hands to protect that ball, and a good pass by Graham.
Well, I tell you, Clark, he's tough. He's a really tough guy, and he's not going to be stopped easily, and that play goes for 14 yards down to the 47-yard line of the Eagles. Ball this time on the left hash mark. 2 receivers to the short side, 1 to the far side. The man-on-man coverage over there on that far side. Graham, though, he's going to hand it off to Damon Donahoe straight through the gut, and he gets to the 40-yard line. He had a head of steam running through there.
Yeah, a good hold by that offensive line right up the middle.
And remember, the offensive player of the game last week was actually Logan Golden. He had 11 pancake blocks, and Coach Wheeler gave him the offensive MVP of that game. And that Cyclone offensive line making some runs there. Looking at 2nd down and 3. Play action. Graham going to dodge a man back at the 45. He's got the first down. He's at the 35-yard line. They're stacking him up, trying to strip the ball, and he's going to hang on to it, get to the 34.
I was going to say, I don't think they'll get the ball this time.
Jamison Hinesley on the tackle. That's enough for another.
Well, Vilonia's doing that. It's not a bad play to do. Anybody. Hold the guy up, see if you can strip it, but Graham holding on to it. First down is 6-yard carry. This time Damon gets it. He goes straight forward to the 30. They'll give him just inside the 30-yard line. Pick up a 4 for Damon. Cash on the stop, and Damon Donahoe now 4 carries for 19 yards in this game. 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That could be the last snap, but Russellville not trying to let the clock run out. Looking at 2nd down and 6, the wind has died down, so they will not be facing the wind in the second quarter. No wind at all. Graham out of the shotgun. Play action, looking left, throwing, and it's going to be complete to Stokes. He's got the first down the left sideline. He's inside the 20 before upended there. They'll mark him down at the 13-yard line, and that is the last play of the first quarter. We're all tied at 14. We'll take a break, come back with the second quarter action. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country, KCJC.
Holton Lee and the folks at Strikers Bowling Alley Russellville have some great weekend specials they want to remind you about. Friday night, all you can bowl for $17.75 per person from 4 until 9 at Strikers, and Saturdays from 1 to 5, enjoy a special price per game of just $3.75 per person. Just a few of the many reasons to come and have some fun at Strikers Bowling Alley Russellville. Strikers on West Main by the theater.
West Fraser Lumber in Russellville are proud supporters of our local athletic programs and love their community. Right now, West Fraser's Russellville location is looking for a hard-working millwright that's interested in joining their team. West Fraser offers competitive pay, paid holidays and vacations, and a benefits package. So go online at westfraser.com/careers and complete an application today. That's westfraser.com/careers. Choose a career with West Fraser because your future is up to you.
In that first quarter, Russellville 114 yards of offense. Gavin Graham 70 yards passing, 5 of 6. Russellville rushed for 44 yards. We're all tied at 14, but Russellville knocking on the doors there in the red zone after the completed pass to Stokes. They gave him the 16-yard line, so that was a 44-yard pickup. I'm sorry, a 14-yard pickup, so 71 yards passing for Mr. Graham. And Russellville has it 1st and 10 from the Eagle 16-yard lines. We start the second quarter. Daniels, the running back, he's going to get the call running straight up the middle. He's inside the 15, won't get much after that, a yard, maybe 2, before Tracy stopped on first down.
What I was going to say, the right side of that secondary of Vilonia, they're giving a lot of space to our receivers.
Russellville going quick on 2nd down and 8 here. Graham with Daniels to his left. He's going to give it to Daniels once again. He'll try the right side, and he'll get to the 10-yard line. And the easiest thing to do is hand that ball off, and if you're getting 4 yards a carry, there's nothing wrong with that. Russellville picking up 4 yards there. We'll look at 3rd down and 4.
For the Cyclones at the Eagles' 10-yard line.
On 3rd down, Graham rolling out, throwing, he's complete to Hallmark, and he's cut down, stays on his feet long enough to get the 1st down, and dives to the 5-yard line.
There's a good run by Hallmark. They caught him around the ankle, around the knees, but he kept his balance to get the 1st down.
Yeah, 5-yard pickup. Russellville has it 1st and goal from the 5, ball on the right hash mark. Early second quarter action. We're all tied at 14. Different personnel coming in as Gavin Graham's going to run at wide receiver. And again, don't sleep on him as a wide receiver because Ben Hallmark can throw the ball. I mean, that's what he was last year, and all in junior high. He was a quarterback. He'll get the snap. He's going to run it here on 1st and goal. Try to stiff arm a man, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He was double tackled there, and it'll bring up 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, tried to get to the outside, and it just wasn't there.
At the Eagles' 5-yard line.
They're going to make it say he lost a yard, so he's back at the 6-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Still ball on the right hash mark. 10:22 left to play here in the first half. Same formation with Hallmark, the quarterback. He's going to bring a man in motion. That is Gavin Graham. We're going to get a penalty flag here. No, Graham stops. Okay, good. Rolling out is Hallmark looking. He's going to throw to the end zone, and it is complete. Touchdown, Elijah Clark. Boy, just a sea of hands there, and Clark goes up and pulls it down.
Amongst 2 defenders. Great catch by Elijah Clark. Good pass by Hallmark.
I want to finish my thought. Graham went in motion and Tracy Daniels had stepped up, meaning 2 men in motion. They both had to get set. And credit Hallmark for waiting for Gavin to get set before the touchdown pass. And Noe Jimenez on to try the extra point. The extra point, that's short for him, but it is good. Russellville leads at 21-14. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Russellville 21, Vilonia 14.
Feltner's Athletes Corner half of half clearance sale is now in progress. Save half of half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half of half or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Well, how do you answer a touchdown drive? You answer one of your own there. 61 yards, 10 plays. That's what Russellville goes. 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Ben Hallmark hits Elijah Clark for the touchdown pass from 6 yards out. Noe Jimenez added the extra point. Russellville leads it 21-14. For Elijah Clark, that's his 2nd touchdown reception on the season.
I was glad to see Hallmark throw the ball because that way it keeps that defense honest. They won't be stacking the line thinking he's going to run.
Yeah, I think they were expecting almost the same play as what just happened. Noah Jimenez, every time he's kicked off, has put it in the end zone. They have 3 players back at the 5-yard line or inside there. And he's going to kick this one, and it's going to be fielded. It's fielded at the 1-yard line. They're going to let him bring it out at the 5, the 10, 15, 20, and he's going to be stacked up just past the 20-yard line. I didn't know if that carried him into the end zone. They say it didn't, and they allowed the return.
Hinesley on the return. Gabe Hogue on the tackle. First down.
Hinesley with the return. He's number 3, the wide receiver for Vilonia, and they're going to put it down at the 23-yard line. That's where Vilonia will take over. 9:52 left to play first half. 5 touchdowns in the first half. You take the over, you might be sitting pretty right now. Russellville, though, a 1-point underdog coming into this game, according to Hootens. Russell's been an underdog in all 3 games this year, and it hadn't been close in the first 2. 4 wide receivers on the left side for Austin Myers, and nobody in the backfield. Try to cover that. Russellville's trying to. Back to pass. Myers, plenty of time, though. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. He had a man wide open in the middle, and Erie turned to look and see who was close to him, and he dropped the football. There was nobody close to him.
That was pretty obvious to everybody. He was looking over his left shoulder when the ball hit his hands. We'll see that play again.
2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. Myers back to pass. Again, empty backfield. Pumps, looks left. Now he's going to roll to his right, and he floats one, and it's going to be incomplete. He threw it a little bit behind Lane Hunter, but I'll be honest with you, that's a catchable football. Hunter should have had that one, and he'll probably be the one to tell you that. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles.
3rd down and 10 for the
Eagles tonight, 1 of 3 on 3rd downs. A big 1-for-1 on 4th down when they had a 4th and 17 and converted that. They need to their own 33 for a first down. 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Again, empty backfield for Myers. Back to pass. And he's going to be flushed out again, rolling to his right. He's going to heave one downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Coming back for the ball was Connor Erie. Probably should have had that one, but I don't think he would have had the first down because he had retreated back past the sticks. But, boy, his receivers, Austin Myers' receivers, did not help him out on that drive. I think you could say they had 3 drops on all 3 passes, and they're going to have to punt the football away. Jamison Hensley will kick it away. Russellville should get pretty good field position. You know what? Their average drive start is Vilonia's 49-yard line, but that's because of starting their very first drive at the 1 for Vilonia. This one, pretty good kick here, and Ty Hip's going to call for a fair catch, and he'll catch it back at the 37, 38-yard line of Russellville. They're going to give him the 38, so a 39-yard punt with no return. Russellville takes over here, leading by a touchdown. 9:24 left to play here in the first half. Usually at this time, I say that halftime will give you some scores from around the state. It'll be easy. All the games 0-0, and even started. So we will talk about some matchups, especially with the conference teams and River Valley teams playing tomorrow. Of course, conference season starts next week. Russellville going to be on the road a week from tonight. Benton. This year, Russellville alternates every other week. It's home away every week. Russellville starts at their own 38-yard line. Graham going to hand it off to the running back, Foster, and he looked like he was going to be stopped for about a 1-yard loss, and I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, might even gained a yard. He just wouldn't stop moving his legs there. It'll be 2nd down and long, 2nd down and 9 coming for the Cyclones. Foster now 3 carries for 7 yards. Russellville 132 yards tonight, 51 on the ground, 81 through the air. 9 minutes exactly left to play here in the first half. Cyclones lead at 21-14. Rolling to his right, Graham. He's going to throw out of the pocket, and it's incomplete. He's going for Bowles over here, and it a little short on the throw. It'll bring up 3rd down and long.
I think that's a key for Russellville. This defense, the secondary, is giving a good cushion to our receivers. I've said that once, but we need to take advantage of that right now.
Yeah, they really don't want to get beat deep, and on that one, they may be getting a little winded there because they were nowhere near Graham. He had 2 or 3 blockers in front of him, plenty of time to throw on the run there. 3rd down and 9 for the Cyclones. Ball at their own 39-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Graham, play action, looking left. He's going to throw on the far side. It's going to be tipped and brought down. Did they catch it? The Eagles saying they have the interception.
It's intercepted.
And they are. The official on that far side agrees. They were trying to go to Elijah Clark over on that far side. And I couldn't see who got the interception.
First down and 10.
But the Eagles have it after the turnover at the Russellville 47-yard line.
I think they're starting to play Clark pretty tight right now because they know he's one of Graham's favorite receivers.
The Eagles with the ball at the Cyclone 47 with 8:39 left here in the first half. Cyclones leading by a touchdown. Love a 3-and-out here. Myers again, empty backfield. Immediately, quick throw to the right side. Complete. Has a lot of room over there on that far side. Connor Erie will be stopped shy of the first down. Pick up about 8 on the play.
Connor Erie.
And Russellville giving a little bit of a cushion there on that far side. I tell you, the Vilonia Eagles have pretty much very close to abandoned the running game after the first 2 drives. They did have that rushing touchdown, but they've been going to the air quite a bit. Again, Myers pumps. He's going to have to roll out. He does. He breaks a tackle. He turns it upfield. He's got the first down, sliding down inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. A first down carry by Austin Myers there. The Eagles have it at the 31-yard line of Russellville after the pickup of 7.
Again, we've got to keep Myers in that pocket. We've got to come to the outside and then up the middle.
We had him, but he broke a tackle there on that one. Myers, it's a screen set up. Russellville sniffs it out, do they? It's a completed pass on the screen to Erie, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, pick up of 2 or 3 yards. Russellville was coming quicker, I think, than Myers realized, so he backpedaled a little bit, just enough giving some breathing room, and it's a gain on the play instead of what could have been a loss. Gets inside the 30-yard line to the 28-yard line of Russellville. 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Again, empty backfield. Myers back to pass. He's going to throw on the slant. It's complete to Erie, and he's tackled shy of the 20-yard line. Sorry, that's Hensley there, number 3. And he gets it down to the 21-yard line. It is enough for the first down, and it's Vilonia's 7th first down of the game. And they're not going to give it the first down. Are they going to measure it? I thought he had it. Okay, not enough. Let's go back and change that. It's 3rd down and officially 1. 3rd down, and boy, it's not even the length of the football. They haven't even started the play clock yet. They should have because the official said to, but it's still stuck at 25. But Vilonia going to go empty backfield again. 3rd down and short. Watch, see if this is a quarterback draw. Nope, it's going to be a screen set up, and it's going to be a little bubble screen, tunnel screen set up complete, and he's going to stroll into the end zone. Jamison Hinesley into the end zone for the touchdown. As a wide receiver that came up towards the line of scrimmage as soon as the ball was snapped, or where they snapped the ball, had blockers in front, and I don't know if he was touched when he went into the end zone. And again, we're 1 point away from tying this game. Newman on to try the extra point. The Eagles answer again. That's the 2nd time they've turned Russell's turnover into a touchdown. Boy, they barely got the ball down, but Newman kicks it through, and we're all tied at 21. 7:03 left to play here in the first half. We're all tied at 21. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
And your score was 7:03 left in the second quarter. Russellville.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
After the interception, Vilonia goes 47 yards and just 5 plays. 1:36 is all it took. Myers hit Hinesley for a 22-yard touchdown pass. Newman added the extra point, and we're all tied at 21 with 7:03 left to play here in the first half. Remember, Russellville's going to get the ball to start the second half, but hey, as much scoring as and offensive possessions as we've had, we might have 2 more before this first half is all said and done. Newman has been very short on his kickoffs. Russellville moving up again to about the 22-23 yard line is where they're going to try to field this one. He's going to kick this, which might be his longest one of the night. It's fielded at the 23-yard line on the far side. It's Donahoe across the 30, 35, and steps out of bounds along that left side. We'll see where they mark him. And they're going to mark him about the 37-yard line. So pick up there of 14 yards on the return by Donahoe. Just under 7 minutes left to play here in the first half. Cyclones are going to start at their 37. They're going to put it down left hash mark. Donahoe will come out. The running back will be Mekhi Foster. Bowles and Clark are in the game. And Russellville doesn't look like they get the right personnel in, but plenty of time there. Bowles was motioning something over, and now they do run in Caden Rose. They only had 10 men out there, and he comes in motion immediately. He's going to line up on the left side. 3 receivers to the left, nobody over here on this right side. And they're going to run it left to Foster, and boy, he can't get back line of scrimmage. Good pursuit there by the defensive line of Vilonia as they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. Back inside the 35. They're going to give us the 35, so a loss of 2 on the play. Second down and long coming for Russellville.
I didn't think the Cyclones didn't fool Vilonia defense on that one. You could tell where it was going to go.
The same formation here. 3 wide receivers to the left. Maybe they're setting up this play. And here's play action. Graham going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw in a leaping grab there by Stokes. He breaks a tackle at the 40-yard line, gets to the 45, 46. He should have been stopped 6 yards ago, but he's a load to bring down. Very tall player. And Russellville has the ball. More manageable, 3rd down and 1. Russellville going to go quick here after an 11-yard pickup. 3rd down and about a half a yard, and now we have an official timeout. They're going to check, see if it's close enough for a measurement. They're giving him just shy of the 47-yard line. I don't think he got it. I think he needs the 47. Russellville, a little miffed here. I think Russellville wanted to go quickly, and they're not going to measure it. And so I don't think Russell's very happy. He said if you weren't going to measure it, then you shouldn't have stopped play, and I kind of agree with him. Russellville is wanting to kind of catch him off guard a little bit. Maybe not the right personnel, maybe not the right alignment. Now Russell's going to have to take the time here. They run out of the shotgun on 3rd down and short. Mekhi Foster, the running back. He's going to fake it to him, and Gavin Graham gets the first down, and he gets into Vilonia Eagle territory inside the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I think that Vilonia defense thought Foster was going to get the ball, and they all keyed up on him.
Graham gets to the 49-yard line, a 5-yard pickup. Graham now 4 carries for 15 yards. Russellville looking at 1st down and 10. On Vilonia's side of the 50. Graham rolling out to his left. Throwing is going to be complete to Bowles. No, off the hands here. I don't know if number 22 for them on that far side, Jake Fawcett, tipped it. It looked like Bowles was out there. If it was tipped, then maybe that's why he couldn't haul it in. Couldn't tell. Kind of a little lower than usual here. And couldn't tell the angle here, but Russellville looking at 2nd down and 10. 5:25 left to play here in the first half. Russellville and Vilonia all tied at 21. 2 wide receivers to the left. Short side of the field to the right. 1 wide receiver over here. This is Caden Rose, the sophomore. Russell's going to put 3 people in motion, so they're all going to have to get set. Plenty of time. Play clock's still stuck at 25, and now they just started it. We've had some issues with that tonight, helping both teams out. Graham, hard count, back to pass. He's going to throw down the right sideline. He's got a man and just out of the reach of Stokes. Right idea. And you know, Vilonia has been playing off guys. They don't want to get beat deep. And that right there, they almost did. And they're motioning. They're wanting to take a look at Dustin Jones, a free safety. They're going to pull him out, I think. His teammate was saying, hey, he needs to come out of the game. He's holding his right arm, right wrist. Russellville looking at 3rd down and 10 at the Eagle 49-yard line. Clock stopped with 5:20 left to play first half. We're all tied at 21. Graham back to pass. Out of the backfield, a pass complete to Foster. Oh, it's incomplete to Foster, and he had some running room. I don't know if he gets the first down, but he gets close. He's upset with himself there, and Russellville's going to look at 4th down and 10.
I think they're going to punt.
48-yard line.
They are bringing on the punting unit. Ben Hallmark, who is not in on that play. And the punter. He's got a 39-yard average, but realize he's had 2 of them down inside the 20, so that comes off your average. But they do have a man back at the 10-yard line. Hallmark, no pressure. He's going to get this one away. It's a wobbly kick and going to go out of bounds, and we'll wait and see where they mark it. Official, he's walking now. He's waiting to be told where? It was across the 30, stop at the 33-yard line. So just a 16-yard punt. It was punt out of bounds. 5:16 left to play here in the first half. And Vilonia, it's only the second time they've had the ball with a chance to take the lead. They had it 0-0, and they fumbled on their first possession. Russell turned that into points. It's the second time they've had that chance. They're going to go empty backfield again. It's been working for them. Myers out of the shotgun. Looking right immediately. He's going to throw on that far side, and it's going to be complete. Is a little bit behind Erie, but he caught that one. You know, they hurt him on the receivers hurt him on his last drive, but that one I think they bailed him out because that pass was behind. Are they going to call this a first down?
That's enough for a
As they are going to say first down. Late on moving the sticks because they were trying to eye it to see. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. We're all tied at 21. First down for the Eagles now. Austin Myers, 10 of 17 for 166 yards. Just to make mistakes. Again, empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the pattern. Throwing. It's complete here to Hunter, and ball's loose! Ball's loose on the turf, and it's going to be covered by Brett Wilbers at the 43-yard line. I don't know who made the hit, but scooping it up was Brett Wilbers.
That's what we needed.
Wilbers picking it up. He just fell on it at the 43-yard line. And Russellville, a second turnover caused by the defense. And with 4:41 left, they have a chance to take the lead back here.
First down and 10 Cyclones at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Back to Donahoe. Pass. Tipped and incomplete. Boy, that was almost picked off of making a nice play there. On this near side was Ethan Cash, their linebacker, floating out over there.
I think Russellville dodged a bullet right there.
They're trying to get it out there. I think Hallmark was the intended wide receiver. Russellville has it second down and 10 from the 43-yard line of Vilonia. Got to turn these turnovers into points somehow. All tied at 21, 4:36 left to play first half. Graham back to pass. Here comes the blitz. He's going to throw with the screen pass complete to Donahoe, but he's way behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle there. He hurdles and gets past the line of scrimmage to about the 41-yard line. That's some fancy footwork just to get a 2-yard gain. But Russell going to look at third down and 8 here from the Eagle 41. That's the first catch for Donahoe. I tell you, I could tell that it was a screen because our line was set. I didn't see where Damon came from. He was kind of coming from the side there, but Graham found him. Pickup of 2 on the play. Graham, play action, rolling right, looking. He's got a man streaking wide open. It's Stokes. Can he get there in time? It's incomplete. That's got to be pass interference. No call. It looked like number 3 there, Hensley, hit him. Right inside the 10-yard line, made no play on the ball. We do have a flag, but it's back at the 40-yard line. And this...
He might have been past the line of scrimmage.
We're going to wait and see. I'm surprised that wasn't defensive pass interference. He had no play on the ball. And sometimes you're just too wide open, and Graham had to float that out there, and it was just enough time for Hinesley to get there.
Yeah.
Was that? I didn't see the ruling. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Well, and Vilonia's going to accept it?
Is that loss of down?
I don't believe so. I think
well, now they're waiting.
Intentional grounding is the only loss of down.
The passer crossed the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered there, but
I guess they
I would decline it, make it 4th down and 8, but maybe they think that Russell's going to go for it.
They're going to decline.
Okay, so Russell could go for it here, or they could pooch kick it, try to get inside the 20. Russellville looks like they got the personnel on there to punt it away.
Decline the penalty.
Penalties decline. It'll be 4th and 8. 4:14 left to play here in the first half. Good job by the Eagle defense after Russellville got the turnover to not allow Russell to get points on that drive. Play clock starting now. Russell's got Hallmark out there, but he's not really lined up for a punt.
Graham's still out there.
Is he? I don't see him. Oh, yeah, he is out there. And now Russellville, I think, is going to call timeout. They still had, okay, they had 9 seconds on the play clock. They'll call a timeout. So Cyclones take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. We're all tied at 21 with 4:14 left to play first half. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Money. They say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Well, Russellville taking a time out there, and Coach Wheeler giving the official an earful. I think he was upset. I don't know if he was upset about the no pass interference call, which would have had offsetting penalties. And that's what he might be upset about, or it might be something else. But he was upset about something. Russellville now looking at 4th down and 8 after taking their first time out. At the Eagle 41-yard line, we have 4:14 left to play in the first half. We're all tied at 21. Hallmark, the punter, is in there, and now he's starting to back up a little bit. Graham is not in there. Graham stayed on there on the field, like you said, and I thought maybe they might be going for it. And what do we have here? 5-yard penalty against the Cyclones.
Oh, they are accepting it. But is it a loss of down? It still shows.
It should be 3rd down, shouldn't it? I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe it is a loss of down. I'll have to check with Dan Burrows.
The result of the penalty is an immediate loss of down.
Okay, you're right.
5-yard penalty, 4th down.
You're right.
And 13.
So moves it back to 4th down and 13. Loss of down on the play. And so that gives Hallmark 5 yards to work with. They're trying to kick this one inside the 20. He's going to kick it to the right, and it's a beauty. It kicks away from the kick returner, and Russellville going to down it at the 1-yard line.
Hallmark's punt down.
That's fantastic.
The 1-yard line.
45-yard punt. That's as far as you can kick it without kicking in the end zone. And Vilonia's going to have the ball at their own 1-yard line. Booker there to pin it down. 4:04 left to play here in the first half. And the Eagles, I know they're thinking about first down. Of course, if you're a Cyclones, you're thinking turnover or safety here. We're all tied at 21.
I'd love to see a safety.
Yeah, how about that? I'll take that. As deep as you can get. The nose of the football is at the 1-yard line.
Watch this screen. Watch the screen.
Well, they don't go over center. This might be a good time for them if they have that in their arsenal to get the quarterback sneak, just to get some breathing room. How about a bad snap? I'm all for that. 5 wide receivers. Nope, they're going to go shotgun formation. For Myers, the quarterback. But they move the pocket a little bit. Back to pass. He's going to have to roll to his left a little bit. Looking downfield, he's going to tuck it and run. He's out to the 5 and steps out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
Run out of bounds.
And they're going to say he got the 8-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
Ran him out of bounds. 2nd down and
We're getting
3.
some word from our media crew that they looked back at the video and he was not across the line of scrimmage when Gavin Graham threw it. So that's probably what Coach Wheeler was upset about. Myers on 2nd down, throwing far side. It's complete, and I was going to say enough for a first down, but a big hit coming in there knocked him down. And for the Cyclones, it's Eli Stratton.
Ty Hips and Elijah Stratton
in there, but they do give him the first down at the 12-yard line.
11-yard line.
He may remember that hit.
First down for the Eagles. Looking left this time, throwing. A ball is complete. No, incomplete. They tried to go to Lane Hunter, and the hit there by the defender. I don't know if that was Stratton or that was Hogue there. Knocked the ball loose.
2nd down and 10.
And it'll stop the clock. 2nd down and 10 for Vilonia at their own 11-yard line. 3:31 left to play in the first half.
Let's stop them right here.
They have gone empty backfield a lot. Look like they might be putting Hunter in the backfield there, but Myers moves him out. Myers back to pass. He's going to be swarmed underneath there at the 10-yard line and brought down there.
By Tristan Wisenut.
Tristan Wisenut, number 62, on the sack. 3rd down and 11. Myers could feel it closing in. He tried to get as close to the line of scrimmage as he could. Only lost a yard on the play.
3rd down and 11.
3rd down and 11 for the Eagles. Clock rolling, 3:25 left. They should be rolling, but they stopped it. I don't know. Now it's rolling again. We had some clock issues on the play clock and the game clock tonight. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Myers on 3rd down and long. He checked left. I wonder if he's going there. No hard count. And now it's a check with me as he checks over on the far side with his coaches. The 3 wide receivers on the left side move out about a yard or 2. And now they're having problems getting everybody adjusted here on this left side. Looks like they're setting up a screen. They fake the screen. Myers going to roll to his right now, motioning to go downfield, and he's going to be hit and slung out of bounds. I'm surprised he took the sack. Armando Solis, is that him on the stop?
Solis,
all right.
number 93. Good
job, Armando.
Job.
And he sacks him back at the 4-yard line, a 6-yard loss, 4th and 17. Last time it was 4th and 17, they went for it and got it. This time they're not going to go for it because they're going to be back at their own end zone. You know, you usually take 15 yards to snap it. You don't have 15 yards if you're Vilonia. So their punter, Hinesley, has his heels on the very back edge of the end zone there. Does get the snap to him. Kick is away. It's a wobbly kick, and Ty Hip's going to field at the 44, dodges a man there at the 40, cuts back at the 35, and can't break the last tackle, dives forward to the 32.
Had him by the ankle. If he could have broke that tackle, he'd have picked up a few more yards.
Yeah, he might still be running. Ty Hips, after the 40-yard punt, returns at 12 yards, and the Cyclones have plenty of time and great field position. They've had good field position all night. They start here at the Eagle 32-yard line. Yeah, Maggie Duval and Chase Canfield running our media crew tonight, and they said that Graham was not behind the, not across the line of scrimmage when he threw that pass, so that's probably why Coach Wheeler was upset. Took the time out to let the officials know about it. Cyclones can make up for it here, though, as we're all tied at 21, 2:36 left to play in the first half. And Russellville has the ball at the Eagle 32-yard line. Hip's going to turn, hand off to Tracy Daniels. He's right up the gut inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards on the play.
On the carry.
He's got 5 carries for 23 yards tonight. Daniels with 4 touchdowns on the season. How about one right here? Graham, again, Daniels, stop and go there. He started up the middle, put his foot down, and went to the right side, and he's got the first down at the 21-yard line.
Seth Kirk on the tackle.
Well, if I stopped like that, I'd be feeling it for a week.
Gain of 4. That's
Hallmark going to come out of the game right now. Spelling him will be Luke Covington, number 85. He'll be the S-back. First down and 10. About 2-minute mark here. Graham going to hand off to Daniels once again. And again, this offensive line just plowing forward here as he gets near the 15-yard line.
Keller Schultz on the tackle.
I give him the 16, a pickup of 5 on the play. Russellville still has 2 timeouts. Remember that. 1:50 left. Clock is rolling.
16-yard line.
Plenty of time as you're at the Eagle 16-yard line. Graham, give it off to Daniels once again. Looks like the same play, and he's going to pick up 2, maybe 3 yards inside the 15 to near the 12.
Campbell Ozier on the tackle.
Russellville not wasting any time.
No, they're going quick. 3rd down and 2. They give him just inside the 13-yard line. Same play there. Daniels run into a herd of people, and I don't know if he made the first down. I think they'll give him a yard, but he needed 2. And so 4th down and 1 coming for Russellville. 1:10 left to play first half. Clock is continuing to run. Russellville needs about 1.5 yards for a first down. They're just outside the 12. They need just inside the 11. Play clock at 33 and the game clock at 58. Graham on 4th down and 1. Has Daniels to his left, hard count, doesn't get him to jump. Play clock down to 22, and now we hand off to Tracy Daniels. He's got the first down inside the 10-yard line to the 7. He needed 1, he got 5. Now 10 carries for 40 yards, and And now we have a timeout by Russellville? We do. 39 seconds left to play here in the first half. We'll take a quick break as Russellville uses their second timeout. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Cyclones have one timeout remaining.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
It's the 13th time this season that Russell's been in the red zone. They're trying to get a touchdown here. 39 seconds left to play here in the first half. Scoreboard shows 3 timeouts for Russellville, but there's 1 left for the Cyclones. Remember, Russellville took a timeout after they were flagged for crossing the line of scrimmage, and then they take a timeout here. We're all tied at 21. The Cyclones have it first and goal from the 7-yard line of Vilonia after going for it on 4th down and picking it up. On the season, coming in this game, Cyclones make 4th downs 60% of the time. And now, are we going to go Wildcat formation? I think we are. Well, Hallmark's thrown a touchdown pass, and he's had a touchdown run. This is at the 7. Russell still has 1 more timeout. Clock at 39 seconds. It won't start until the snap, and there it is. He's going to run right up the middle, runs into his own man, keeps going. He's down to the 3-yard line. Russellville, are they going to use timeout? Or are they going to keep going? They're going to keep going. 30 seconds, 29 seconds, clock rolling. Second down and goal from the 3. Russellville still out of the shotgun formation. Ben Hallmark. He's going to throw a little jump pass, and it's going to be, is it intercepted? I think it's intercepted in the end zone. It is. Intercepted by a number 3, Jamison Hinesley. He had Stokes there, just threw it just a little short. He was trying to go for Stokes. And Hensley with the interception in the end zone. And that stops the drive.
Still, that was a good drive by the Cyclones to get down there.
As a result of the interception in the end zone.
I don't know. You had the ball at their 32-yard line. This one's going to hurt a little bit with 15 seconds left.
15 seconds left to play in the half.
And that one hurts. Vilonia's got to feel like they dodged a bullet. I think it hurts us there because if we can get 7 or 3 there and then get the ball to start the second half and get up 2 possessions. Just got to rebound, and we'll see. This is the first time in a long time Vilonia's gone with somebody in the backfield. They may just be taking a knee or just hand it off here. Lane Hunter, running back there, and Myers is going to take a knee, and that's all we have to do before we come to the end of the first half. They take a knee back at the 15-yard line. We've come to the end of the first half of play. Our score, Russellville 21 and Vilonia 21. We'll take a break and come back with your halftime show. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Found your dream home? Well, the folks at First State Bank can make that dream home a reality. Johnny Story along to remind you can apply for that home loan online. That's right. Online, simply by going to get all the details at First State Bank's Facebook page or check the First State Bank website. Not only will you find home loans online, but you'll also be able to locate a variety of services they provide for their great customers. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
We can't say it enough. The Old South serves breakfast anytime, and their breakfast specials just can't be beat. Of course, their standard breakfast of 2 eggs served with your choice of oatmeal, grits, or hash browns, your choice of toast, biscuit, or English muffin, and a choice of ham, bacon, sausage, or petit jean bologna. That's right. Bologna for breakfast is an Old South staple. Check their menu on their Old South Facebook page, and we'll see you soon at the Old South, East Main, Russellville.
Arkansas Tire and Auto.
Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. We're at halftime. Russellville and Vilonia all tied at 21. Special Thursday night edition of high school football here. The Cyclones will play again a week from tonight at Benton. Again, we said they'll alternate home game, away game, home game, away game. So they'll be on the road at Benton. Get to see our buddies from Benton, the play-by-play crew, do a fantastic job, Jim Gardner. And we keep that rivalry on the field. He's one of the good guys, and we'll get to see him. We're going to talk a little bit about that rivalry later on in this halftime show. We have an extended halftime program here because we have an extended halftime show here on the field. The Russellville High School Band, Vilonia's brought their marching band. They're going to march after Russellville, so we have some time. Anymore, I was talking this with Dan Burrows, who teaches East at Russell, but he's also a high school football official, and I always quiz him the next morning about different rules and things like that. And he said, he says they've kind of gone lenient on how long you're allowed for halftime, and he said that once the teams come out, they do allow 3 minutes, but sometimes they go extended half times because everybody wants to perform, do different presentations and things like that. So we will have that tonight with both marching bands performing. But as we turn our attention back to the game, all tied at 21, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, Russellville at times have looked so good, not only on defense but on offense as well, running the ball up the middle. As you said, the offensive line was firing off that ball toward the end of the second quarter, doing a great job opening up the middle for Daniels and the running backs, Foster. You have to think, okay, is Vilonia going to make some adjustments there? Are we going to have to start looking at maybe taking it to the outside a little bit? We have said that they're giving our receivers a lot of space out there. Maybe if we could get the ball in the hands of Rose or Clark, something like that. But I think one of the things that Russellville has got to do is we've got to contain that quarterback. We cannot let him get outside that pocket. When he stayed in the pocket, we've done fairly well against him as far as defense, but when he gets outside, and you brought it up, he's got those long legs, he can run, he's very flexible, he can turn on a dime, and so our defense, our front line, we have got to stay outside and put the main rush right up the middle. We have got to contain him. If we can do that, I think we will be able to control Vilonia's offense.
Yeah, I really thought this is no knock against Austin Myers, just one man's opinion. I saw him last year and this year. I really thought Southside's quarterback was a better passer. But Austin just doesn't seem to make a lot of mistakes. He just, he throws it where it's open. When not, he'll tuck it and run, and has not made many mistakes tonight. That's part of the reason why we're all tied here at 21. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll look at the first half statistics and the scoring summary. We'll also talk about other games across the state starting tomorrow. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KCJC and EAB Sports.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's new expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Commercial Loan Officer with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a mainstay in the lives of the customers we serve and the communities we live in. We put our customers first, making sure each experience at Centennial is a great one while taking care of all their banking needs. We pride ourselves on giving back to our local community, and we partner with organizations that do the same. At Centennial Bank, we're always banking with you in mind. NMLS 466091, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. We're at halftime, and the Cyclones tied with the Vilonia Eagles, 21-21. We'll give you the statistics of the first half. Russellville, 177 yards to Vilonia's 156. 11 first downs for the Cyclones, 9 for the Eagles. Let's break down Russellville's yardage. 94 that has come through the air, 83 on the ground, balanced yardage-wise. Gavin Graham is 8 of 15 for 88 yards. Does have a touchdown, has one interception. Ben Hallmark 1 of 2 for 6 yards. He also has a touchdown and 1 interception. Receiving the football, 3 catches for Ben Hallmark for 32 yards. 2 catches for Stokes and Elijah Clark. Stokes has 1 for 24 yards, or 2 for 24 yards. Elijah Clark 2 for 20. Clark does have a touchdown reception, as does Ben Hallmark. Running the football, Russellville, Tracy Daniels, 10 carries for 40 yards. He leads the way. 4 carries each for David Donahoe and Gavin Graham. Donahoe 19 yards and Graham 15 yards. For the Eagles, Austin Myers has thrown for all 169 yards of offense, and when you look at it, they have 156 total yards of offense, 169 through the air. That's because Russellville shut down the running game. They did it early. Vilonia negative 13 yards rushing, even with all those quarterback runs of Austin Myers. But as I said, Myers 12 of 20 for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. Remember, he threw for 4 touchdowns last week against Maumelle. Connor Erie, 4 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown. Lane Hunter, 3 catches for 46. Hinsley, I don't know if it's Hinsley or Hensley. I think I'm just every other time just saying it differently. Hensley, 3 catches for 44 yards and a touchdown. All their guys are in the red on running. Austin Myers, because quarterback sacks comes off rushing totals. He has 8 carries for -1 yards. But their running back, Lane Hunter, has 3 carries for -5 yards, even though he does have a touchdown run. Third down conversions, 4 of 8 for Russellville, 2 of 6 for the Eagles. Both teams went for 1 fourth down, and both teams picked it up. Boy, Vilonia's hurt, though. That was a 4th and 17, and they got down to the 2 after that pickup. And total plays, that's what Coach Wheeler likes to look at more than the time of possession. Russellville does lead time of possession by 3 minutes. But on the total plays, Russellville's run 9 more total plays, 42 total plays for the Cyclones and 33 total plays for the Eagles. But the real thing that matters is it's 21-21. We're all tied. We'll take a break, come back with a scoring summary of the first half. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
When knee, hip, or back pain rob you of your mobility, count on St. Mary's Regional Medical Center for compassionate, individualized care. From sports medicine to joint replacement, we address the pain and keep you moving. Our enhanced cleaning, mask requirements, and social distancing help keep you safe. St. Mary's Regional, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at stmarysregional.com.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass. glass.
Alathus Realty is proud to support all of our local student athletes. At Alathus Realty, we believe the community comes first, and there's nothing quite like community under the bright lights of Friday night. Alathus Realty is determined to provide our area with gold standard service in every aspect of your real estate transaction. So whether you're loading up to go to the game or settling in for an evening at home, you can rest assured Alathus Realty is taking care of you. Call us today, 479-968-5668. Alathus Realty. Find us on Facebook today.
Ashley Air is proud to be an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. We've served the River Valley since 1958, the same year that the legendary Frank Boyles took over as the Razorback football coach. The Hogs have had some great coaches, but we've never had so many on campus all at once. Sam Pittman, Eric Russellville, Dave Van Horn, and Mike Neighbors, just to name a few. What an incredible team. We put together quite a team at Ashley Air, too, and we couldn't be more excited to partner with our state's flagship athletic program. Ooh, pig, suey!
Welcome back. We're all tied at 21 here at the half, and want to give thanks to our media team, Maggie Duval and Chase Canfield. They're got the video up and running over on Cyclone booth that you can watch live or even go back and watch it later. Our engineer, Stephen Berry, for tonight's special Thursday night action. Appreciate you guys. And we're here and looking at the scoring summary. Russellville jumped out like gangbusters, like the second play of the game. They recovered a fumble at the Vilonia 1. Took them one play to score. Ben Hallmark scored from 1 yard out. Noe Jimenez kicked the extra point. Less than a minute into the game, Russellville led it 7-0. After a 3-and-out by the Eagles, Russellville went 64 yards and 9 plays. 3 minutes and 17 seconds went off the clock. Gavin Graham hit Ben Hallmark for an 11-yard touchdown pass, and that's the first touchdown reception on the season by Hallmark. And for Graham, it was his fourth touchdown pass of the season. The Eagles did come back before they actually tied it before the first quarter was over. With 5:45 left to play in the first quarter, Austin Myers hit Connor Erie for a 39-yard touchdown pass. There was a little screen pass there. That capped off a 80-yard drive in just 3 plays. It took over a minute. After the extra point by Isaac Newman, it was 14-7. The Eagles tied it up about 4 minutes later with 1:44 left. Lane Hunter, 4-yard touchdown run. Just under 3 minutes on that drive that went 39 yards and 9 plays. The extra point made it 14-14. Cyclones got back on top early second quarter. Ben Hallmark rolled out, hit Elijah Clark for a 6-yard touchdown pass. Jimenez added the extra point. That capped off a 61-yard drive in 10 plays. 3 minutes and 44 seconds off the clock with exactly 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Russellville led it 21-7. The Eagles came right back. Austin Myers hit Jamison Hensley for a 22-yard touchdown pass. Newman added the extra point. It was a 47-yard drive in 5 plays. And after that was all the scoring. Did have a little bit of action, though, where Russellville had a drive. They turned the ball over on the end zone. Russellville's had 3 turnovers in this game. And I say the bad thing, it seems like Russellville just really stopped themselves. But the good thing is they've stopped themselves. Vilonia hasn't really stopped them. It doesn't feel that way anyway. When you score 3 touchdowns and turn the ball over 3 times, I just think it's just, if you take care of the football. And I think I really thought at times Vilonia didn't have too much of an answer for Russellville's offense. And so Cyclones got to be feeling at least a little bit of good about that. And they're going to come out to start the second half with the football, all tied at 21. Do want to tell you that Russellville Cyclones will be taking on Benton at Benton next Friday night, a week from tomorrow, and that'll open conference play. Benton will actually be at Little Rock Catholic tomorrow night. That'll be at War Memorial Stadium. Benton, a 16-point favorite. Russell's going to get to play at War Memorial. It'll be their other Thursday game. They go play Parkview on a Thursday night at War Memorial Stadium later this year. Looking at our conference, Little Rock Parkview hosts Pine Bluff tomorrow night. They're at Pine Bluff tomorrow night. Mountain Home will be at Batesville. Greenwood, Silent Springs, and Van Buren are all open. They've already played their 3 non-conference games. And the other conference team, Lake Hamilton, they will host Hot Springs. According to Hootens, Russellville's the only team in the 6A West that's an underdog this week. All the other teams are favored. And then we start conference play next week with the Russell Cyclones at Benton. Now, other area teams in action tomorrow night. Clarksville, it will be at Pottsville. Pottsville lost to Charleston last week. Remember, 35-14. I think that game was 14-14, and then Charleston Cooper Duval ran for a couple touchdowns, and Clinton is at Dardanelle. Dardanelle's a 1-point favorite. Clarksville a 7-point favorite. I meant to say that at Pottsville. Heber Springs will be at Dover. Carlisle at Lamar. Atkins will host a Waldron. That has the makings of a pretty good ball game, actually, and Hootens has that almost a pick 'em, a 1-point advantage for Atkins. In the 4-2A, Hector will be at Danville, and Perryville will host Conway Christian. And that's some of the area teams in action tomorrow night. We'll take a break and come back and talk a little bit about next week. The Cyclones tied with Vilonia right now, 21-21. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Tony Liao, 6A All-State.
Redwoods fans, this is your coach, Butch Jones, and it's football time in Jonesboro. We can't wait to see you pack the vault for 6 home games this fall.
Hatcher going deep down the right side, looking for Hunt. This is tipped and caught, and T. Hunt is going to score. Touchdown, Arkansas State from 53 yards out.
We need you to create the best home field advantage. Purchase your season tickets now by visiting astateredwolves.com or call 870-972-2781. Wolves up.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
At Fleet Tire Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. The tire and automotive experts at Fleet Tire Point S have more than 30 years of experience in the industry. So if you need tires for that summer vacation, think Fleet Tire Point S. Consistently offering unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget, because you, the customer, are always the top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. Come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. Fleet Tire Point S on Arkansas Avenue, your local tire and auto service center. No stress with Point S.
This is Danny Hips. We're filling out Autoplex in Russellville. Summer is here and family vacations have begun. When you're traveling and making family memories, the last thing you'll worry about is vehicle problems on the side of the road. Depend on us for your safest and best looking vehicles on the road from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We still have brand new and pre-owned vehicles arriving weekly. And if you don't find the vehicle you're looking for in our lot, let us know, and we can have it here in days. Shop us online at philwright.com or come see us at Philwright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Welcome back. Well, we're tied here at halftime, 21-21. We're getting updates from the junior high game there over at Fort Smith from Jenny Wilkins, and she'd keep me updated that we were up 6-0 and driving. Turned the ball over in the red zone with 3:34 left. Then we got a pick 6, which is fantastic. Thought a little bit of breathing room. Well, on the kickoff, Fort Smith ran it back. So we're still one possession ahead and probably going about to attempt to field an onside kick. But junior high in action tonight. Volleyball was in action earlier tonight, of course, because we're playing on Thursday night. Next week, a week from tomorrow, we'll be at Benton. The Panthers lead the all-time series with 29 wins for Benton, 20 wins for Russellville, and 4 ties. 53 games played between those two teams. That's the 4th most by any Russellville opponent since 1906. The teams first met in 1925. A lot of people don't realize that Russellville and Benton played each other so much, but they were longtime members of the 3AA between 1953 and 1969. Didn't play for 3 years, resumed the rivalry as non-conference opponents for 9 years from 72 to 1980. In 2016, the teams played twice. They played once in the regular season as conference foes and then also met in the playoffs, which has not happened since 03 when Russellville played Conway twice in the season, was knocked out in the playoffs by the Wampus Cats in 03. Benton's won the last 4 matchups but only beat Russellville 47-40 last year. Benton was a 6-5 last season, being upset in the first round of playoffs. Brad Harris, their coach, entering his 6th season as Benton coach. He's 4-2 all-time against Russellville. Those 2 losses happened in 2016 in the same season. Benton's won 2 state championships. They've been awful close a lot more, but they won 2 state titles in 1961 and 1977. Remember, just a couple years ago, they were in a state championship game in back-to-back seasons. Really thought they were the better team in at least one of those, maybe both of those games. But Cyclones are going to be at Benton a week from Friday night. We'll be on the air on the radio with the Coach's Show at 6:30 on 102.3. We'll join the live stream at about 10 till 7 o'clock and have that for you on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. Well, just because I'm around the golf team, I want to give a shout-out to the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones as they defeated Fort Smith Northside this week in their final match before conference and their final home match for 3 seniors, Baylor Cooper, Brandon Lacey, and Lady Cyclone member Bryce Lemons. Both teams will be competing at the conference. Vilonia's going to host conference, but they're hosting it at Cypress Creek, Greystone, and Cabot, where it was last year, and both teams trying to make state. Should the girls make state at conference next week, girls state will be the following week at Glenwood Country Club. Boys will have 2 weeks before they play in their state, and that'll be at El Dorado. Good luck to the Cyclone and Lady Cyclone golf teams as they compete in conference on Tuesday. Good luck to them. We'll take a final break, be back with the second half. We're all tied at 21. You're listening to Cyclone Football on EAB Sports.
Shane here from Off-Road Tire. The thing that makes Off-Road Tire so special is their care for doing the job right. With a name like Off-Road Tire, of course they're an authority in lift kits and aftermarket mods for your truck, but it just so happens that they are specialists in all kinds of vehicles. They can take care of your minivan right next to the 4-wheel drives with quality, consistent results. Go see my friends at Off-Road Tire just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Off-Road Tire.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main in Russellville, is looking for good, motivated people who have good people skills to join their team. Experience in automotive is encouraged but not required. Mr. Brake and Lube is an equal opportunity employer. Come be a part of the Mr. Brake and Lube family. Fill out an application at 1415 East Main Street, Russellville, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
On average, you spend 33% of your life in bed, so why are you sleeping on a worn-out mattress? Box Drop in Russellville is dropping factory outlet pricing on your favorite name brand mattresses. Save up to 70% on Serta, Simmons, and other national brands. Same-day deliveries available. See Marty for details. Better sleep, better price, better life. Get factory outlet pricing at Box Drop, your mattress and furniture factory outlet store at Funky Town Mall, 1610 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, and boxdroprussellville.com.
Holton Lee and the folks at Strikers Bowling Alley Russellville have some great weekend specials they want to remind you about. Friday night, all you can bowl for $17.75 per person from 4 until 9 at Strikers, and Saturdays from 1 to 5, enjoy a special price per game of just $3.75 per person. Just a few of the many reasons to come and have some fun at Strikers Bowling Alley Russellville. Strikers on West Main by the theater.
I remember I told you the junior high team, the Whirlwinds, had the pick six and then the run back by Fort Smith. Russellville just scored again. A lot of action happening there in the last 5 minutes, and the Whirlwinds up 2 scores, 20-6 with 1:16 left. Kircher Herring scoring, and I had Kircher in class last year, and the only bad thing I can say about him is he's an Alabama fan. And here lately, I don't think that's a bad thing when your team's on the run at Alabama. But his mom went to school there. His parents are from there, so there's no – I mean, he's not a bandwagon fan. But, hey, we're pulling for him tonight, and the Whirlwinds lead at 20-6 with 1:16 left. We're at about to start second half here. The Cyclones and the Vilonia Eagles all knotted up at 21. Remember, a full slate of high school football tomorrow night is the final non-conference week for a lot of teams. And to get your football fix at the end of the night from 10 o'clock to midnight on 102.3 FM, you can listen to the Scoreboard Show hosted by Rex Nelson and Nate Olson. Tune in then. I'm going to try to call in. So I can call in anytime I want. We're not, since we have our game tonight. And I always try to get them to give a Village Academy score. If you don't know the story of Village Academy, you need to Google it. And that's
do you think they're playing tonight, or will they play tomorrow night?
That's something that Travis Beard, the longtime band director at Russellville, told me about back in, I guess that was 1989, and a made-up school calling in scores, and always got their score in the Democrat Gazette. And Vilonia's going to kick off, and Russellville was looked to defend the south goal, and I don't know if Vilonia gets to get the pick, and they want to defend the south goal. So both teams switching. Never seen that before. Usually they know. I don't know if somebody messed up or Vilonia just changed their mind, but the Eagles going to kick off here, and Russellville's backs will be towards the concession stand. All tied at 21, and Russellville has not been back deep to get any of these kickoffs, and Newman has kicked it right around the 30, 25-yard line, each of his kickoffs. Ty Hips is over here on the left side if we're behind the kicker. He's angled a little bit different, though. Newman is. He's going to kick this one to the right there on that far side. It's going to be fielded at the 26-yard line across the 30, 35, and that's Gabe Hogue. Breaking a tackle there and gets to the 40-yard line. How about that, Mr. Hogue? 15 yards on the return. And, boy, Gabe only knows one speed all the time. That's Gabe Hogue. Football, baseball, that's all he knows. He's also a fantastic wrestler. He's Mr. Everything, and broke a tackle there, picked up an extra 5 yards, 15 yards on that return. Wow,
number 3 Hensley for Vilonia was hurt.
The Whirlwinds just gave up a touchdown. There's more action in the last 3 minutes of that ball game. It's now 20-14. I think there's been 4 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes. We'll keep you posted on that. Whirlwinds still lead with 56 seconds left, 20-14. As we start here, Gavin Graham going to be in at quarterback. Starting at the 40-yard line, turns and hands it to Donahoe, and I don't think he made the line of scrimmage. So that's how we start the second half. Russellville and Vilonia tied. Russellville going to look at second down and maybe 11. I think they're going to mark him at the 39-yard line.
Loss of 1.
Russellville has had some success running the football, but they've earned every bit of it. Vilonia, a physical team, not a finesse team. Russellville's had 82 yards on 26 carries. With that included there, that loss of 1. Wide receiver Alec Bowles already set up to the right side. 2 wide receivers to the left. A lot of open space out here. Bowles has man-on-man coverage with Jarko Lovelace if he wants it, but they're giving him a pretty big cushion. Graham back to pass. Got plenty of time out of the backfield, trying to get it to Donahoe. It's incomplete, but I tell you, I don't know if he would have picked up any yards because he was going to have to dodge a man about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage there. That might have been a loss if we had completed it.
I think the best thing was that we didn't complete that pass. I don't know if he'd have made it or not.
Gavin Graham, 8 of 16 for 88 yards. And now we're looking at third down and long. Hallmark in, but he's going to be in at S-back. Graham and Donahoe in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass, Graham. Stokes got a leg jump on it. Pump fake, and now he's in trouble. He's going to roll to his right, picks up a chip block from Donahoe, floats it in the air, trying to go to Bowles, and it's off his fingertips. It might have been tipped first by Ethan Cash, but off the fingertips of Bowles after that, and it'll bring up 4th down for the Cyclones, a 3 and out to start this second half. I tell you, he was able to get that pass off because a nice chip block there by Donahoe to give him a few extra seconds. Hallmark had a fantastic punt in the first half when it was down at the 1. We'll take that right here, but he's 61 yards away from that. They don't really come after him, and he booms this one. Good grief. It's going to hit inside the 20 and take a high bounce, and they're going to field it back at the 10-yard line. Very dangerous. I don't know why you do that. Maybe to stop field position, but that's very dangerous. There by Hensley. And a 51-yard punt with no return. Boy, if we could have just jarred that ball loose. Maybe his coach wanted him to do that, but boy, that had danger written all over it. It's not quite Reggie Fish territory, but it's getting close. They started going empty backfield when they had some big-time struggles running the football. They're still going empty backfield here. 5 wide receivers in the pattern. Myers looks right, comes back left with the screen here to Hinesley, and he's going to pick up 5 yards down to the 15-yard line.
Pass complete.
Second down and 15.
In the pregame warm-ups, Vilonia was really practicing that play right there. That's why I figured we'd see it quite a bit tonight.
The Whirlwinds have fumbled, and they lead by 6, but there's 41 seconds left. Fort Smith trying to go for the win there. 10-15 left here. We're all tied at 21. Second down and 5 for the Eagles. Tight formation here. Still 5 receivers in the pattern. Myers looking right, throwing right, is complete on the pass, and Hogan on the stop. He stops him shy of the first down there by about a yard as they tried to go to Mosier, and they did so on that far side.
Elijah Stratton on the tackle.
Gets to the 19-yard line.
3rd down and 1.
It'll be 3rd down and 1 for Vilonia. They have thrown on these kind of short yardage situations. I still keep thinking they might be doing a quarterback draw, but I usually try to go for something short here, and they do here, and it's incomplete. They tried to go to Mosier, and it was behind him, and you can't fault Wilbers for trying to go for the hit to jar it loose, but if that ball almost hit him as he was trying to make the hit.
Defending on the play, 4th down and 1.
He did the right thing. 4th down and 1. Are they going to go for it?
Yeah.
They're lining up like they are. They're trying to draw Russellville off sides, and they may try to kick it here. Their receiver, who's their punter, is in there. Myers is now going to back up, and he's going to kick it here, I believe, about 8 yards. He's going to kick this one away. Russellville doesn't have anybody back. It's going to hit at the Cyclone 40, bounce inside the 35, and be down at the 33-yard line. That's an odd place to try that because I don't think Russellville is fooled. They know, just don't jump and let them kick it away. 48 yards on the punt, and Russellville will have the ball at their own 33-yard line. Well, 3 and out by both teams here. 9:24 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. 48 yards on the punt, that time by Austin Myers. Cyclones have it. Let's reset. Now, here we go. Russellville has never trailed in this game. They've been tied up after leading by 14, then leading by 7. We're all tied at 21. Daniels, the running back, moves over to the right. Play action pass on the coming towards. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to go to Bowles.
Intended for Bowles.
Incomplete on that pass. 2nd down and 10. Russellville just looks a little out of sync here on the offense to start the second half.
Well, they do, and that ball's a little short. There's no wind blowing.
2 receivers to the right. That's Bowles and Stokes. Left side is short side of the field. And Graham will turn and hand it off to Tracy Daniels. Straight up the gut. He breaks a tackle at the 35. Still on his feet. Gets past the 40 to about the 42 and very close to the 1st down. The official on this near side, if they give him the spot, he's got the 1st down. They put it down at the 43. They're looking at it, and yeah, they're going to say that is a 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup. The chain's having to move, and they're late moving.
Official timeout.
And I tell you, it was a 1st down, but nobody moved or did anything, and the official on that far side said, hey, 1st down, guys. And so they were, but they can't blame the guys with the sticks because they were waiting to see the man in the white hat signal 1st down. They didn't. They're waiting on him. 1st down and 10 for the Cyclones after that 10-yard pickup by Daniels. Low snap. Daniels going to get the call again following that home. He gets across the line of scrimmage to about the 45-yard line. Pickup of a couple for Tracy Daniels. And Daniels now 12 carries for 52 yards.
Russellville keeps pounding it up the middle. They're going to break one in a minute.
Daniels comes out. Mackay Foster in for him. Bowles and Stokes on the right side. Clark on the left side. Going with the S-back. / tied in, and Hallmark in there. Here's Graham. Play action, throwing. Is complete to Bowles there. He's picking up a block from Stokes. He gets to midfield and might have gotten in Eagle territory depending on the spot.
By Jarkel Lovelace.
And I do believe they're giving him the 49-yard line.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Cyclones. Ball at the Eagle 49. 8:13 left to play here in the 3rd quarter, and we're all tied at 21. Packed house here on a Thursday night. Some of our crowds over at Fort Smith watching the junior high team. Play action pass on 3rd down. Graham's got some room on the far side. He's got the 1st down. He's down left side at the 40, 35, 30, and he's going to step out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Great pickup there by Gavin Graham.
And that was a great fake. Running to that weak side. Nobody was out there to stop it.
21 yards on the pickup. He now has 36 yards on 5 carries. The Whirlwinds win it 20-14 over in Fort Smith. Congratulations to them. It had to be a nail biter down there at the end. Russellville 1st and 10 at the Eagle 28-yard line. Here's the give straight up the middle inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. I think that's Foster inside there, number 15.
On the carry. Seth Kirk on the tackle.
Russellville going to go quick here at the 23-yard line. Second down and 5. Here's Mekhi Foster once again, and the flag flies in. They brought him down by the face mask. That's going to be a personal foul. They brought him down with a tackle. I think the offending party there is Jordan Gwynn. I think it is. Outside linebacker there for Vilonia.
Yeah, they turned Foster completely around.
Yeah, they did. Not just his head. They brought him down. Personal foul there.
Foul, face mask penalty against the Eagles.
And they're going to mark off that. It's not an automatic first down, but it will be a first down because the yardage will give them the first down, as Russellville only needed 5 yards for the first down. Be half the distance penalty.
Will be marked half the distance to the goal line.
So it'll be an 11-yard penalty.
For the
Cyclones have it first and 10 from the 12-yard line. Cyclones saw their string of red zone touchdowns broken in the first half. They've been perfect in the red zone, scoring a touchdown every time until they turned it over in the end zone. Here's a screen pass on the far side, and it's incomplete. That was dangerously close to an interception. Dustin Jones on that far side, breaking on the ball. And as the pass was intending for Alec Bowles.
Well, you can see Vilonia, they're going for that ball. We're going to have to do a fake and just let him get out there by himself and let the receiver get in that end zone.
This is the 14th trip into the red zone for Russell. They've had 12 touchdowns and their previous 13 trips on this season. Second down and 10. Play action pass. Graham throwing towards the middle. It's complete touchdown, Elijah Clark. Well, like a basketball player, he screened his man off and had that open spot there, caught it, and Russellville takes the lead on the 12-yard touchdown pass from Graham to Clark.
I like what Graham did that time. He put a little zip on that ball and got it in there right close to the defender. Good catch by Clark.
Graham now 2 touchdown passes on the night. He's over 100 yards passing, 106. Russellville leads it by 6. Noe Jimenez trying the extra point. It's through. Cyclones lead at 28-21 with 7:15 left to play in the third. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Seconds to play in the third quarter. Russellville 28, Vilonia 21.
West Fraser Lumber in Russellville are proud supporters of our local athletic programs and love their community. Right now, West Fraser's Russellville location is looking for a hardworking millwright that's interested in joining their team. West Fraser offers competitive pay, paid holidays and vacations, and a benefits package. So go online at westfraser.com/careers and complete an application today. That's westfraser.com/careers. Choose a career with West Fraser because your future is up to you.
Welcome back. The Cyclones taking the lead for the third time tonight. At drive after the 3-and-out by Vilonia, Cyclones go 67 yards in 8 plays. 2 minutes, 9 seconds is how long it took. Russellville leads it here with 7:15 left to play in the third. Gavin Graham hitting Elijah Clark for a 12-yard touchdown pass. Jimenez added the extra point. We lead it by 7. That's the 5th touchdown pass on the season by Gavin. And to Clark, he came into this game with just 1 touchdown reception. He's got 2 tonight. And Jimenez still perfect on extra points.
Noe Jimenez in the kickoff for Russellville.
Jimenez is not a little soccer guy. He's a big guy. That's the reason why he's a goalkeeper. He may be the tallest guy out there right there on the field. He's probably one of the tallest guys on the team. He puts his leg into this one, angles this one towards the left side. It's going to be fielded and bobbled and picked up at the 7-yard line across the 15-20. Dodges a man there at the 25-yard line and plow forward to about the 30-yard line. And that's where they'll start.
That's good coverage by the
Vines on the return.
Cyclones.
Shane Booker on the tackle. First down and 10.
Jack
Eagles
Vines returning it there.
The
Gets to the 30.
line.
That's a 23-yard return. The Eagles now will start at their own 30-yard line. They average starting about the 27-yard line, so that's about what they've had. Bring a band in motion to the backfield. First time we've seen this in a long time. They're going to hand it off to Hunter running the far side, and he's going to be hit hard after a pickup of 2 and driven backwards.
On the carry.
I don't think they've handed off since they're running touchdown back in the first quarter. I don't think they've ran a handoff play there. They did there, pickup of 2 yards on the play there by Hunter. Just 4 carries for -3 yards, but he does have a touchdown. Remember they had that big loss first play of the game. Myers again with Hunter in the backfield. Myers on 2nd and 8, trying to set up the screen for him. They throw it over towards the middle. It's complete there for a first down at the 40 to the 43-yard line. Connor Erie, I think everybody, in fact Hunter especially, was expecting the screen, but he found Erie enough for the first down.
Do we have a flag?
There's a flag back at the 32-yard line. Ineligible receiver downfield. Yeah, see, I was thinking about that because, when you throw these screens, you're completing the pass behind the line of scrimmage, so you can have somebody downfield. So they were set up the screen, the lineman getting more than 2 yards down the field. If you throw the ball down the field past the line of scrimmage, that's an ineligible man downfield. I was thinking about that, looking like, how is that not? Because they had set up the screen. And so you mark it back to the 28-yard line. That negates the first down. It'll be 2nd down and now 12.
Good call by the official.
That's just their 3rd penalty for 21 yards. Myers back to pass. 3 guys over here on the left. He's going to take a shot downfield. He's got a man open, and he missed him. Jack Vines was breaking towards the post, and he got behind the Cyclone defense. And Myers probably didn't put enough air underneath it, and Vines couldn't run underneath it. It'll be 3rd down and 12.
Don't let the quarterback get to the outside on this play.
Third down and 12. They need the 40-yard line for a first down. Cyclone defense needs a big stop here. Russellville leading by a touchdown. Play clock down to 17. Vilonia changing the play. Myers empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Going on silent count. Myers back to pass. He's going to roll that to his right. Looking downfield, he's going to tuck it and run. It'll be pushed out of bounds. I'm surprised he didn't take a shot down there. He picks up about 2 yards, but he needed 12. Just didn't want to make a mistake. Understand that, but they're going to have to punt the football away.
Myers comes up limping a little bit on that sideline.
4th down and 10 for the Eagles at the 30-yard line.
4th down and 10 for the Eagles. They're going to have to punt the football away. This is going to be Jamison Hinesley. Russellville has 2 players deep back at their own 40-yard line. Russellville coming after this one. Hinesley gets this one away. Wobbly kick's going to hit out of bounds. Looks like it hit right at the 33. If so, that's a 37-yard punt.
Rolls out of bounds.
Have to wait and see where they officially spot it, but it looked like it hit right on. They're going to say at the 34, so a 36-yard punt. Congratulations to the Whirlwinds. And as they won tonight 20-14. Cyclones scored a touchdown in the last possession. They've been up by 2 scores before. How about another one? There's the give up the gut. Daniels will pick up a couple on the carry. Russellville has been physical, but yards they've gained on the ground have been tough yards. 53 yards on 13 carries for Daniels. But if you heard Coach Wheeler in the pregame show, he said all his backs are physical. They don't have a physical back, and then another one who's a speedster. He said they're all physical. Daniel's going to get the call. Rare sweep by Russellville, and he gets across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Russellville likes to run between the tackles there, surprising Vilonia a little bit, but Vilonia able to get good pursuit. And they're going to mark it back at the 36. Is that where they're going to do it? No, it's at the 37. 3rd down and 7 for the Cyclones. Tonight, Russellville, 50% on 3rd down conversions, 5 of 10. Under 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Cyclones lead it by a touchdown. 2 receivers to the right. One of them is Eli Tolan on the far right side. 1 receiver to the left. Gavin Graham, play action. Here comes some pursuit. He's going to roll away from trouble, looking down the field. He's going to tuck it the right, and the running right end steps out of bounds. Smart play by him. There was nobody open on this right side. That Stokes down there, but he was double covered. And so it looks like a punting situation for the Cyclones. Take care of the football. Graham doing that. Ran out of bounds at the 37, 38-yard line, I think. So he actually picked up a yard, but it'll be 4th down and 7 for Russellville. They're going to punt the football away.
At the 37-yard line.
Hallmark last time had a 51-yard punt. See what he does here. They just not have chased him. He gets this one away. It's low. It's going to hit at the 25 and take a cyclone bounce inside the 10. Can we catch up to it inside the 5? And we do. We down it at the 1-yard line for the second time tonight. Second time tonight that Russellville has downed a punt at the 1, and this one is 62 yards.
Down at the 1-yard line.
My goodness.
At Booker again, and then he flipped it out to, I think that's Hayden Goodman, 89. I believe he's the one who actually got it.
Yeah, in high school football, it's if it breaks the plane, and so it doesn't matter where your feet is, you got to stop it. And like you said, Booker did a good job.
Well, we need something right here.
Yeah, we need a big stop, 3 and out, or maybe a turnover, safety. I'll take anything. How about a bad snap? They're due. Russellville leads at 28-21.
Watch the rollout on the quarterback.
Yeah. 5 receivers in the pattern, 3 on the right, 2 on the left. The left is a short side of the field. Myers, hard count, and then he looks. It's not a bad time to try a hard count, see if you can jump off sides, get a cheap 5 yards. Here we go, Myers. Quick pass on the far side, and it's through the hands of the wide receiver. Russellville covered up 2 guys. The one guy that was left open dropped it.
Eli Mosier.
That was intended for, they said Eli Mosier, but I think that's Jack Vines. Yeah.
Right.
Brett Wilbers defending on the play.
Russellville played off of him a little bit, but it worked out okay. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left to play in the third. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles at the Cyclone 1. Well, it's fair to say that Russellville's won the battlefield position tonight, I think. 2nd down, pump fake, and Myers in trouble. He's looking left, he's throwing, and he throws it. Did he have a receiver in the area? Yeah, he had number 7 in the area, Eli Mosier. That's good, too, for them, because if he didn't have a receiver in the area, then it's a safety. Because there is no outside the tackle rule in high school football. You just have to, you can't, nothing but inside the tackles, throw it to the line of scrimmage. You have to have a receiver in the area. Thanks during the week to Dan Burrows for clearing that up for me. I was confused about that. Remember, we had that issue last week against Southside. 3rd and 10 for Vilonia at the Cyclone. I'm sorry, at their own 1-yard line. Play clock down to 13 seconds. He's barking signals. It's down to 9 seconds. He's going to get the snap off. And here comes a pursuit by Russellville. He's going to throw it out. He's got a man on the far side. It's complete for a 1st down at the 15, shy of the 20-yard line. Big pickup there as a pass complete to Connor Erie. Boy, if Russellville could have stopped him there, can you imagine them snapping the ball back there and had to play a little short the way Russellville's pursued the punter. They mark him down at the 18-yard line. Big 3rd down pickup there for the Eagles. Okay, let's stop him here. Let's don't give them some more yardage here. We need a big stop. We need a turnover. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 18-yard line. Myers looking left, throwing, and it's going to be incomplete. Boy, that had turnover written all over it as he tried to go to Vines, and it was way high.
J.C. Carter defending on the play.
Austin Myers verbally committed to University of Kansas and then decommitted. He still got an offer from Kansas and also has an offer from Middle Tennessee State. He's got 195 yards passing tonight, 15 of 28. 2nd down and 10 for Myers and the Eagles. Russellville leading at 28-21. 3:58 left to play in the third. Myers on 2nd down, giving plenty of protection. Now he's rolling out to his right, and he's going to heave it downfield, and it's going to be caught one-handed. Good grief. He's going to go the distance. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. Caught one-handed by Jamison Hinesley. He was off balance, and boy, what a fantastic catch there. And again, 1 point away from Vilonia tying this game. 82 yards on that play. Ball might have been a little bit overthrown, but he threw it where only Hensley could catch it. Good grief, what a catch. To catch it and then stay on your feet. It might be a Sports Center moment for that young man.
I was hoping he had pushed off. I was hoping we had.
Well, our defensive back had actually tripped up a little bit, but I don't think there was any contact to warrant that. Newman on to try the extra point. It is no good. He missed it. Wide left. And so Russellville stays on top by a point, 28-27. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Russellville 28, Vilonia 27. The 50-50 raffle
Beltner's
sponsored by
Athletes
West
Corner
Main
half
Subway.
of half clearance sale is now in progress. Save half of half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half of half or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Well, it took a fantastic play to cap off
KC Dartnell Russellville. River Country. KCJC.
Sorry about that. Fantastic play to cap off a 99-yard drive. They go 99 yards in 5 plays. Hensley, an amazing catch. I mean, that wasn't quite Odell Beckham, but it's pretty close. Caught it one-handed, continued to run, scored from 82 yards out. The drive took 38 seconds. The big play, though, is the extra point was no good, and so Russellville keeps the lead. They lead it by 1, 28-27. 3:42 left to play here in the third. And Newman get a kickoff. Russellville has alternated who they put on that far side. Gabe Hogue returned the last one. If they kick it in that same spot, they've been kicking. Damon Donahoe is over there around the 20-yard line. Tracy Daniels over here on the left. Newman, he's about a yard behind, but then he lines up over on the side. He'll kick this one over on that far side. They're going to let it go, and it's going to bounce and picked up by Donahoe around the 31-yard line and driven backwards.
On the return.
And it's going to be a loss of play on if they mark him back there. They're not going to give him his forward progress. They're going to put him down at the 27. So a loss of 4 yards. I'm just glad he got it. That had turnover written all over it. Sorry. They very dangerous there. Russellville has it at their own 27. 3:36 left to play here in the third. Russellville leading by a point, 28-27. 2 wide receivers to the right, Stokes and Bowles. Clark comes in motion, little forward pitch to him. Sorry, that's Mekhi Foster. He'll catch it on the move, and boy, he does a great job just to get positive yards. He was hit at the 25-yard line, somehow gets it to the 29-yard line. And that was, they said Gabe Hogue, but I think that was Foster in on that. So, and technically that's a pass because it's a forward. That's why it's safe, because if it's dropped, then it's an incomplete pass. So it's not a fumble back there. That was Mekhi Foster on that catch. Picks up 2 yards. Russellville has it 2nd down and 8 at their own 29-yard line. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third. A turn and give it now to Mekhi Foster, and he backs his way to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and long coming up.
Colton Barrow on the tackle along with
he started left, cut back right, that short side of the field. Just not much there. Vilonia plugging up the holes there. We'll see what Coach Clark, the OC for Russellville, dials up for the Cyclones on this 3rd down and 8 play. Graham with Foster behind him, play action. Graham going to roll out to his right. He's going to stop, nothing there. He's going to roll back there and throws complete to Foster, but it's going to be complete, but he's driven backwards. A loss of 1 on the play. And Russellville going to turn the ball over. Going to have to punt the ball here.
Ethan Cash on the tackle.
Goes for a completed pass, but loss of 1 on the play. And I would say we need another 61-yard punt, but good grief, they just went 99 yards in just a few plays. Cyclones lead at 28-27. Here's the kick, and it's another beauty. It's way up there. A fair catch called for at the 23-yard line. The hang time on that one is a 48-yard punt with no return.
Hallmark has bombed a few of those tonight, about 3 in a row.
That one was 48. The hang time was fantastic. He's got a 51-yarder and a 62-yarder.
Okay, we got to stop them here. We need a turnover real bad.
Russellville leads it by a point after the missed extra point on their last possession. Vilonia scoring. Missed their PAT wide left. They have the ball at their own 23-yard line. Austin Myers bring a man in the backfield. That's Lane Hunter. He'll turn and hand it off to him. And Hunter, weaving his way across the 25, gets to the 30-yard line before he's being stopped.
On the carry.
7-yard pickup.
Alex Bonilla on the tackle.
Lane Hunter now, he's back on the positive side. He's got 5 carries for 5 yards.
Start to say that's their best run tonight, isn't it?
They did have one for 4 yards and a touchdown. Second down and 3. Myers out of the shotgun, looking right, now looking back left, setting up the screen. It's complete here to Hensley. He's got the first down, dragging a tackler to the 43-yard line. Just misdirection on that play there. It was going to be screen left the whole way. Looking off to the right to move the linebackers that way of Russellville. And it's a 13-yard pickup for the Eagles. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Minute left in the third. Cyclones lead it 28-27. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Myers back to pass again, throwing far side, complete near the middle, and it's going to be brought down as Erie shy of the first down. But we just can't get to Myers. I think we've only had 1 or 2 sacks, and get close. He just gets rid of it in time.
Brett Wilbur's on the tackle.
Wilbur's in on the stop. It's a 9-yard pickup, though. 2nd down and 1 for the Eagles. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Again, empty backfield. It's worked for him going empty backfield on these short yardage situations. They've gone for quick passes. It's going to be a quarterback draw, and he's got the first down and a lot more. He's inside the 45, inside the 40, and spun down at the 39-yard line. That's the first legitimate quarterback draw that they've had. They've had some quarterback runs, but they've more been rollouts. And that's 9 yards on the pickup, and that could be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Vilonia will have it 1st and 10 at the Cyclone 39. When we come back, 1 more quarter to play. Our score, Russellville 28 and Vilonia 27. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
As we start the fourth quarter of play, we're getting right to it. Russellville leads it by a point, 28-27. The Eagles, though, have the ball at the Cyclone 39-yard line for 1st and 10. The adjustment Vilonia has made on offense have been fantastic for them, bad for us. They have 299 yards of offense. Play action, throwing, complete, and breaking a tackle at the 30. Running down the sideline is Erie. He's at the 10, the 5, and brought down inside the 5-yard line.
To Erie.
And they are trying to get the lead for the first time as they get inside the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for the Eagles, 36 yards on that play. Boy, this is not the spot you want to be in, Russellville. We've felt like early we were dominating, up by 14. Haven't trailed at all, but that's in danger here. 1st and goal for the Eagles. Myers brings a man in motion, crosses his face. Myers looking left. Nothing there but plenty of time. Going to roll to his right. Field's getting short. He's going to float it towards the end zone. Complete touchdown. Russellville had to come up to defend the run, and that left Lane Hunter wide open for the 3-yard touchdown pass, and Vilonia has the lead for the first time tonight.
Yeah, they had 2 receivers out there right standing beside each other, and both of them were open.
33-28. It's a 5-point lead in Vilonia because they missed the last extra point. Will they go for 2 here? I think they may do it. They're probably going to feel like, well, if Russellville scores, they're going to make their extra point. We got to get these 2 points back. Russellville making some substitutions late. Vilonia rushing to the line. They have the ball on the 3-yard line for the 2-point play. Low snap, hands off to Hunter. He's looking for the end zone, throwing, and is going to be incomplete. That wasn't Hunter. That was actually Connor Erie, and he threw the pass low. A nice diving try. I think that was Kurt out there.
Your score with 11 minutes
He's
and
down.
41 seconds left in the game. Vilonia
Yeah, whoever it was, he had to dive for it.
Russellville,
Might have got the wind
28.
knocked out of him. He landed on the football. On the incomplete pass, I don't see the number out there. 11:41 left to play here in the football game. The Cyclones trail at 33-28. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back to Cyclones Trail for the first time tonight, 33-28 on the scoring summary. Vilonia goes 77 yards in 6 plays. Austin Myers hit Lane Hunter on a 3-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion failed, so that's why the 5-point lead. Good news is 11:41 left. Plenty of football left to be played.
Donahoe and Daniels back deep for the Cyclones.
Donahoe and Daniels back deep for Russellville. Newman going to take more of a run at this one. He kicks this one on the far side. It's going to be fielded by Donahoe on the run. He's across the 32, near the 40, and still on his feet at the 45. They thought they had him down, and he takes it at the 31, goes down to the 46, so a 15-yard pickup for Donahoe on the return, and Russellville will have it at their own 46-yard line. Fantastic field position for the Cyclones.
Important series for Russellville. We've got to go down and score.
And Donahoe on the carry, starts right, cuts back to the middle. He's into Vilonia territory and taken down at the 47-yard line. Tough, hard running there by Damon. Tell you, with so many running backs that Russellville has, Donahoe, Davis, Foster, you always got a fresh guy in there. And Donahoe picks up 7 on that play. Second down and 3 for Russellville, and Donahoe going to get the call again. This time he looks seemingly stopped at the line of scrimmage, but plows forward, runs over a man, and drags number 13, Colton Barrow, for a first down. And Russellville going to give him first down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Donahoe now 29 yards on 7 carries.
Again, Russellville's pounding it right up the middle.
This time Donahoe lines up on the left to Graham. 3 wide receivers to the right. Graham going to pull it, going to roll to his left. He's got some open space there. He's going to tuck it and run. He's inside the 40. Takes on a man himself and drives forward to the 34-yard line.
Jake Fawcett on the tackle.
A pickup of 9 yards on the play. And now Graham, 45 yards on 7 carries.
Second down and 1 at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Maybe a little fatigue setting in from Vilonia, but hey, they still have the lead, 33-28, under 11 minutes to play here in the football game. Rose, Clark, Bowles, 3 wide receivers to the right. Donahoe going to get the call on second down and 1. Dodges a man back at the 35. He's got the first down. Forward progress stopped at the 31-yard line. That's when you don't fight for extra yards when they start pushing you back. Just take your first down and move on. Donahoe picks up the 17th first down for the Cyclones at the 31-yard line. Now 10:41 left. Clock stopped for them to set the chains. Russellville trailing 33-28. Trying to answer Vilonia's go-ahead drive. Daniels now in at running back, and Graham is going to be designed roll to the right, throwing across the middle. It's complete inside the 20, enough for the first down. That's Elijah Clark going over the middle, picking up some tough yards. He picked up a tough hit there, but he hung on to football.
Yeah, between 2 defenders, great throw and a great catch.
Yeah, it was. He threaded the needle there. 120 yards for Graham. 45 yards receiving for Elijah Clark. Graham going to hand off here to Daniels. He plows forward to the 15-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play.
They should have had him stop at the line of scrimmage, but he's just such a powerful runner.
Second down and 7
for the Cyclones at the 15-yard line of Vilonia. Tracy Daniels now 15 for 58 on the ground. He's to the left of Graham. Again, 3 receivers to the right. Graham going to hand this one off. He's running right side to Daniels, and Daniels inside the 10, very close to a first down. Well, it's a battle of wills right now. Russellville just having their way at the line of scrimmage. They're going to say 3rd down and 1. That is a yard shy at the 9-yard line of Vilonia. 6 yards on the pickup for Tracy Daniels. 9:35 left to play here in the ball game. Russellville trailing by 5. Daniels takes it left side. He runs into a pile of Vilonia tacklers, but he does get the first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cyclones. I think they're going to put it down at the 7 there. See, Russellville, they're going to come in with their heavy package and Wildcat formation. It's worked 2 different times, and then one time turned the ball over. Hallmark coming in, and he is going to run the Wildcat formation. Graham going to be the wide receiver over here on the left side. 1st down and goal from the 7. Hallmark, big quarterback, big S-back's going to take it and run right side. He hurdles a man inside the 5. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Vilonia just covered it. Russellville turns the football over for the 2nd time in the red zone.
The Eagles recover the fumble at the 6-yard line.
Recovered it at the Cyclones' 6-yard line. And so now the defense is going to be called upon to get a big stop. Russellville trails by 5. Can't give up a touchdown here. Still got plenty of time, but the way the Eagles, they've been on some long drives. They've been on a 99-yard touchdown drive. We'll see how they play this. They'd be stupid just run time off the clock. Empty backfield for Myers. Looking right, looks back left. Here's a tunnel screen, complete. He's across the 10, runs over a man, breaks free. He's being drugged down by a jersey back just shy of the 30-yard line. A big pickup there. And I think, was that number 3 there?
I believe it is.
Hinesley, boy, he's going to sleep good tonight because he's had a big night. He's now has 7 catches for 166 yards. Russellville has been their own worst enemy tonight. 4 turnovers.
1st down
and 2 inside the red zone. 1 in the end zone, 1 inside the 10. Russellville going to press coverage here a little bit. Vilonia going to look at the sideline, maybe change the play. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 29. It's going to be a quarterback draw, and Myers going to be hit just past the 30-yard line and taken down at the 33. A pickup of 5 yards on the play. Myers now 11 carries for 15 yards. 8.5 to go. Watching the clock here. You can't let them milk a drive here for a touchdown. Russellville needs a stop in the worst way. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield once again on 2nd down and 5. Again, Vilonia changing the play. Plenty of time on the play clock as it's down to 18 yards. Let's see, Lane Hunter moving in motion, but he still stays as a wide receiver. Low snap. Myers able to handle it. Throw it on the tunnel screen, and Russellville jumped that route. And I don't know if he caught it or not. I didn't see an incompletion. Did they say he catch that ball?
I think they did.
If it is, it's a loss of yards. Yeah, it is. Hinesley catches it. His helmet comes off on the play. Loss of 4 on the play. They probably would rather him drop that ball. So 3rd down and 9. The Eagles need their own 38-yard line for a 1st down.
3rd down and 9.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Defense needs to step up here. It's a big play. 7:47 left. Clock is rolling. 3rd down and 9. Myers, pump fake. He's going to throw, and he's got a man wide open. He's down the left sideline. He's going to score. He's at the 40, the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Vilonia. Pass to Eli Mosley for the touchdown. And Vilonia has opened up to a 2-possession lead here on the 71-yard touchdown pass. They lead at 39-28. The pump fake, Russellville jumped on the on the route there on the little screen, and that left Mosley wide open running down the sideline. His first touchdown catch tonight. 5 touchdown passes for Austin Myers. And they're going to try to kick the extra point here. Or at least they're lining up like it. And the extra point is good. So the Eagles lead it by a score of 40-28. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Vilonia 40, Russellville 28.
Found your dream home? Well, the folks at First State Bank can make that dream home a reality. Johnny Story along to remind you, you can apply for that home loan online. That's right, online, simply by going to get all the details at First State Bank's Facebook page or check the First State Bank website. Not only will you find home loans online, but you'll also be able to locate a variety of services they provide for their great customers. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Vilonia with the touchdown. They lead it by a score of 40-28. On that scoring summary, they go 94 yards in 4 plays. They've had 2 touchdown drives of more than 90 yards, a 99-94. This one, just a minute 33 is all it took them after the Cyclone turnover. The extra point was good after Mosier was hit by Myers for a 71-yard touchdown pass. 12-point lead. Cyclones down by 2 scores. They had Vilonia down by 2 scores earlier, and now it's Russellville's turn. They got 7:32 left, Russellville does, to catch the Eagles.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time. You still got 3 timeouts. The short kick's going to be fielded by the Cyclones at the 25-yard line, across the 40, 45, and taken down there. 20-yard return. I didn't see who caught it. It was one of the up men. D.A. Reed. How about that? The backup quarterback.
Number 12.
He was running fast there. I'm sorry. Elijah Stratton, 12.
That's right.
I was going to say, D.A.'s not really the return guy that you'd want there, your backup quarterback. But all right, Cyclones got to score. Not to be too big of a hurry, but enough, because you're going to have to get the ball back. Damon Donahoe will be in at running back. Gavin Graham at quarterback.
Uh-oh.
And now we've got flags coming in. Movement against Russellville, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
False start against the Cyclones. 5-yard penalty. First down and 15.
First and 15 for the Cyclones. Just their second penalty tonight for 10 yards. Another one was a killer that pretty much ended the drive. As Graham's going to give it off to Donahoe, and he gets the 5 yards back on first down. Gets to the 45-yard line. 7:15 left. Russellville trailing by 12. Has all 3 timeouts. You'd like to save those for the second drive, or maybe when you're on defense. Clock rolling. Russellville huddling up. 7 minutes left. Clock still rolling. Second down and 10 for Russellville. Graham with 2 receivers to the left. Well, now they start moving, shifting around. Still 2 receivers to the left, just different 2. 1 receiver to the right. Play clock down to 17. 6:45 left. Russellville got to get the snap off here. Second and 10. Man in motion is Elijah Clark. Going to hand it off to him. He's going to heave it downfield. He's looking for Stokes, and he overthrows everybody. Stokes was double covered. Tried the trick play there. Clark throwing to Stokes. They'll stop the clock. 6:31 left. That took a long time to get called there, because that previous play ended before 7 minutes left, and that took over 29 seconds just to get. It's like Russellville didn't have the right personnel on, or maybe the right formation. Russellville looking at 3rd down and 10. Obviously 4 down territory here. We got 2 downs to do it, because Russellville trailing by 12. 6:31 left. 3 receivers to the right, none to the left. Now Bowles goes in motion to the left. Graham back to pass, going to step up in the pocket, eyes downfield. He's going to throw it short here to the safety valve Bowles, and he's going to pick up a first down, and he gets into territory of Vilonia and near the 45-yard line. We have a flag on the play. This is going to go against Russellville. It's going to be a block in the back. It's a good call. It's going to be from the spot, so the pass will be complete and will count. But they'll mark it off from the spot.
Illegal block in the back against the Cyclones.
And they're going to mark it where it happened at the 48-yard line of Vilonia.
One of the Vilonia players picked up the flag.
Yeah, handed it to the official. That was a good call. I saw it happen when it happened there. They'll put it down at the Cyclone 42-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 13. .6:23 left, and now we have a stoppage of play. Vilonia wants to take a timeout, and they're wanting to talk to the officials, I think. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trailing 40-28, .6:23 left. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
For the Eagles.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail it by 12, facing a key 3rd down here, 3rd and 13 for the Cyclones. Russellville picking up 7 yards officially on that pass and then move back 10 because of the penalty. But you know it's 4-down territory here. Russellville did not take that timeout. It was a Vilonia timeout. They have 2 left.
3rd down and 13 for the Cyclones.
Russellville needs the Eagle 45-yard line for a 1st down. They have the ball thrown 43. 6:23 left. 3 wide receivers to the right, none to the left. Left is short side of the field. Low snap for Graham. It's going to be a quarterback draw. He's going to keep it himself. And almost, I said tripped up at the 45, but he kept his feet long enough to get 6 more yards. Gets to the Eagle 49-yard line. Not enough for a 1st down, but make it a lot more manageable here. 4th down and 4. Quick snap. Graham rolling to his right. They got a man open, and he's going to throw it to him. It's complete enough for the 1st down to Alec Bowles on that far side, pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And Vilonia had an extra man on the field trying to get off, and ran right by the official, and he didn't even throw a flag.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody was pointing. Of course, we're in the stands tonight, and the fans in the stands was pointing at it. You're right.
Ran right past the official.
Yeah, because that would have been an easy pickup for the 1st down. Plus, it would have stopped the clock. Under 6 minutes to play, the clock is rolling. Russellville has it 1st and 10 at the Eagle 41-yard line. Graham back to pass. He's going to throw out of the backfield, and it's dropped there by Donahoe. Again, I don't know if he picks up many yards, and plus that it would have kept the clock going. I'm almost a thing of let's stop the clock here because you're down 2 possessions. 5:48 left. Clock is stopped. 2nd down and 10 for the Cyclones at the 41-yard line of the Eagles. Both teams 2-0 in their non-conference games. Both teams starting their conference run next week. Man in motion is Bowles for Russellville. Graham back to pass. Nothing doing. Is going to roll to his right. Lies downfield throwing. Complete there on the far side. Very close to a 1st down. Is that Caden Rose?
I believe it is. Number 20.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
And he's out of bounds. They got to stop the clock. They do at 5:36 left. There's a late flag that came in. We're going to wait and see what it is. They're marking him down at the 32-yard line, maybe. But a flag back against Russellville at the 47. Good grief. Just flag at the wrong time. And so we'll negate that play. And it's going to move the Cyclones back 10 yards from the spot. It's going to move them back to their side of the 50. What's a hurt? Put it back at the 45-yard line. Ends up being a 14-yard penalty.
Second down and 25.
And here is Tracy Daniels on the carry. Not much going there. He gets to the 48, pickup of 3, but it was second and 24. Clock rolling, 5:20 left. Well, you're banking on the fact that you're going to have to try the onside kick if you score here, and you got 3 timeouts to not do it. You want to save those timeouts, but really you got to get a first down to stick this ball in the end zone pretty quickly. Russellville, a lot of movement here. This is taking a lot of time here. Play clock down to 19 seconds. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left still. I think it's some confusion for Russellville. There's under 5 minutes left now. Graham, now he's ready. Gets the snap, looking right, going to throw across the middle. It's going to be incomplete.
Graham's pass incomplete.
That'll stop the clock with 4:46 left. And he was trying to go to Elijah Clark over there, over in the middle. Be 4th down and 21. The Cyclones hope to win this game. They got to pick this up. They got to get just near the 31-yard line of Vilonia for a first down.
It looks like Russellville is going to punt.
4:40 left, trailing 40-28. Yep, you're right. Russellville going to punt the football away.
Vilonia doesn't think so.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame him. I wouldn't. You don't need to return the punt anyway, the way Hallmark's been booting it. Hallmark going to kick it away, though. This was going to hit inside the 20-yard line. Take another Cyclone roll, and this is going to be the 3rd one down inside the 5. This one's going to roll dead before it's down at the 3-yard line. Boy, Hallmark's been fantastic. 49-yard punt. And that's the 3rd one inside the 5. I'm going to have to put away those stats of down inside the 20 and get some for Hallmark down inside the 5. Well, Cyclones trail by 12, punting the football away here, and 4:28 left. Russellville has all 3 timeouts. Boy, it's been tough going here in the second half. Russellville just 7 points, but the Vilonia offense has made some great adjustments. They've had 2 drives of over 90 yards for touchdowns here in the second half. They are going to start with Lane Hunter in the backfield. Hadn't seen this on first down since the first drive of the game. Going to hand it off to Hunter. He's hit at the line of scrimmage or at the goal line, driven backwards. Is it a safety? Or are they going to give him forward progress? They're going to say he's out the 1.
Well, that was close.
Yeah, it was. He's driven backwards. He loses 2 on the play.
I don't think they'll do that again.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think he got the 1-yard line. I don't think he was in the end zone. But okay, now the official on the far side gave him the 1. There was no way, and they do put it down inside the 1. So you got 6 carries for 3 yards, and they are going empty backfield here. Got to be a quick pass or a quarterback draw. Myers. Clock rolling, 3:48 left to go in the game. Cyclones trail by 12. And now Vilonia's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trails 40-28. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
We can't say it enough. The Old South serves breakfast anytime, and their breakfast specials just can't be beat. Of course, their standard breakfast of 2 eggs served with your choice of oatmeal, grits, or hash browns, your choice of toast, biscuit, or English muffin, and a choice of ham, bacon, sausage, or Petit Jean bologna. That's right. Bologna for breakfast is an Old South staple. Check their menu on their Old South Facebook page, and we'll see you soon at the Old South, East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing 40-28. Bad situation here. We're down 12. We don't have the ball with 3:38 left. And Vilonia taking this timeout. They ran the clock all the way down. Before they call the timeout.
Second down and 12 for the Eagles inside their own 1-yard line.
Second down and 12 for Vilonia inside their own 1. And it's going to be a quarterback draw, and there's a hole on the left side. He's across the 10, the 15. He's got the first down and taken down around the 20-yard line. Well, that worked for him the previous time. Works for him here, even though he didn't go right up the middle. He'll get to the 20. 19-yard pickup.
10 Eagles at the 20-yard line.
Did run out of bounds to stop the clock, but
yeah.
Still, you need to stop him down there close to that goal line.
You know, not like I'm giving up, but you know, it's been a tough week. I know Vilonia had the short week too, but Russellville with junior high games going on tonight, they had to split their staff. Half their staff is in Fort Smith with the junior high teams. And very physical game against Southside, Fort Smith Southside. And it's tough on a little bit short rest and at times out of sync a little bit. Had some good things going early. Vilonia rolling clock down with 3:02 left. Here's a incomplete pass on the screen. Play was taken down, but he had dropped the football, and Erie dropped it. It was a little bit behind him, but got his hands on it. That stops the clock. And if you're not going to get the turnover, you might as well have the incompletion. It stops the clock with 2:59 left. Russellville trailing here 40-28. Again, we won't have the scoreboard show, obviously, tonight. It'll be tomorrow night on 102.3, beginning at 10 o'clock and rolls all the way till midnight. Here's the handoff. They're going to try to stay in bounds. They get across the 20, shy of the 25.
Lane Hunter on the carry.
Hunter on the carry. I'm sure they're saying
flag.
Stay in bounds. That helps us because a flag will stop the clock, especially if it's against them.
Tackle. No gain. Third down and 10.
I don't see if they're talking the flag, I don't see it. The clock is still stopped at 2:52. It's a hold against Vilonia. Well, do you decline this? It's 3rd and 10. But if you take it, I think the clock would not start until the ball snaps. So I think Coach Wheeler's going to accept the penalty.
No, he's wanting to.
Yeah, he's trying to say, hey, no. He's coming out on the field, said, I want to decline this. Or maybe he's got a question if the clock stops, if it doesn't start here. If the clock doesn't start because it was stopped previously, you might want to accept this penalty because Vilonia might try to pass the ball and they give you a chance. Well, message was relayed to the white hat. The ball is declined, or the penalty is declined.
Cyclones decline the penalty. And it will
so it'll be third down. Now I think the clock will start as soon as they get the ball set, ready to play. And Russellville they're going to use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. 2:52 left to play in the ball game. The Cyclones trail at 40-28. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cyclone Football in River Country, KCJC.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back to under 3 minutes to play here in the ballgame. Cyclone's going to be on the road to start conference a week from tomorrow night. It'll be at Benton. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. And they'll get an extra day rest because they're playing on the short week this week. And congratulations to the Whirlwinds. They were at Fort Smith. They said the half of the coaching staff went with them. They won 20-14. It was 6-0 with 5 minutes left. Ended up being 20-14 victory. And what had to be an exciting end to the game. Russellville had a pick six. Fort Smith had a kickoff return for a touchdown, and back and forth a little bit. Russellville using their timeout, first timeout, 2:52 left, and now here Vilonia has it 3rd and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Well, Russellville had the lead 28-21 at one point. Here's Myers. He's going to do a quarterback draw. Same play they ran out of the end zone with. He stays in bounds, tackled at the 25-yard line. And will Russellville use a timeout here? They do. 2:44 left. Coach Wheeler is going to stop the clock here and then have Vilonia punt it away to him. And he's got one more timeout. You got to score quickly. Maybe a block punt. Russellville's pretty good at getting back on that punter. We said that on their very first punt. Yeah, we look at the scoring summary real quick. We're tied at halftime. Russellville on their second drive of the second half took a lead 28-21. Gavin Graham hit Elijah Clark on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Vilonia seemed to tie it up on a touchdown, but they missed their extra point. Then they ended up just building a lead. They scored 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. One with 11:41 left, missed the 2-point conversion. One with 7:32 left, kicked the extra point there. And they've scored 19 unanswered points. Russellville just seemingly ran out of gas. They were up 14-0 at one point. Didn't trail until the fourth quarter here. But still not over. Still not over. Especially if we get that block punt. I'd like to see a block punt scoop and score here. The Eagles looking at 4th and 4 from their own 25-yard line, and I'm sure they're thinking, hey, just get the punt away. Ty Hip's going to be back for Russellville. They usually put 2 people back. Okay, there's Damon Donahoe. I thought, are we coming just everybody for it? But no. So Russellville may put on the punt return here instead. We'll see if they come after him. This will be Jamison Hinesley, the punter for Vilonia. He's at his 11. Low snap. Does get it away. Russellville was coming after it. It's going to be fielded by Hips. He drops it, and Vilonia, it looks like they cover it. No, ball still free, and now Vilonia covers at the 35-yard line. And that will probably do it.
Zach Nolan recovered.
Zach Nolan with the recovery, number 35. And that was pretty much all she wrote there, it looks like. Cyclone, barring a miracle, are going to drop their first game of the season here and fall to 2-1. And Vilonia have the ball at the Cyclone 36-yard line. Can't take a knee. There's 2:35 left. And Austin Myers going to throw a pass on the far side. It's going to be complete to Hinesley, and he's going to be tripped up past the 30, inside the 30 to about the 26. Surprised that they're throwing the ball here?
I am, really. But again, they don't have a running game.
On the tackle, 2nd down and 1.
9 yards on the pickup. And
it'll surprise me if they try to score.
Well, yeah. I'm watching the play clock now. There's 2:06 left to go in the game, 21 seconds left on the play clock. They're not milking it down right now. Play clock at 16. Now they are. They're just a check with me. Play clock now down to 10, looking at 2nd and 1. Bring a man in motion. That's going to be Lane Hunter. He's going to probably get the handoff here. 3 seconds on the play clock. He's way behind the quarterback. And now Vilonia is either going to call timeout. I don't think they got the timeout called, did they?
No.
Okay, delay a game. And I think the coach over there wanted them to call timeout, but guys didn't get the memo. All right. So penalty, that's just the 4th penalty on Vilonia. Both teams with just 4 penalties that have been accepted. Well, not to make excuses, you just feel, though, that Russellville, 5 penalties, 2 were inside the 5, or inside the 10. 1 in the end zone and 1 at the 6. I mean, our own worst enemy tonight.
2nd down and 6.
1:42 left after the penalty. The clock stopped. Vilonia looking at 2nd down and 6 from the Cyclone 32-yard line. And a busted play here. Myers going to run with it, and he's across the edge there, and he's going to slide down at the 27-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, gets those 5 yards back.
Elijah Clark on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd down and 1. Elijah Clark playing 2 ways. He picks up the tackle, and Coach Wheeler calls timeout using Russellville's last timeout here with 1:28 left. We're going to have a shortened post-game show on the radio. We're going to wrap it up pretty quickly here, but we will have a few more minutes on our live stream if you want to go to the live stream just to run through some stats and stuff on that. So, but Stephen, our engineer. As soon as we're done with this game, we're going to wrap up the radio side of it pretty quickly. Get you to take care of the duties there. Austin Myers there with that, picking up that first down, 14 carries for 44 yards. We're going to take a quick break. It's maybe our last break, as it's the last time out for Russellville. Cyclones trailing 40-28. You're listening to Cyclone Football on River Country KCJC.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
After Russellville's timeout, Vilonia ready to go, and the clock's not ready. They still got 8 seconds on the timeout. And Austin Myers, he's got the first down running far side and slides down. I don't think the officials not been on top of the clock situation, and the timeout just stopped. I mean, because, sometimes when you see a timeout, they run 60 seconds. Officials weren't paying attention. And there were still 10 seconds left on the timeout. And so now the clock, they ran a few more seconds off. It stopped at 1:17 left. Yeah, the officials that's on them. They got to pay attention to that. But Myers did run for the first down. They do have it 1st and 10 at the Cyclone 24-yard line.
Now they'll probably take a knee.
Yeah, they can now because Russellville's out of timeouts, and take a couple knees and be the end of this game. Well, the Cyclones will fall here 40-28. A minute left as Myers takes a knee. And I tell you, this is not going to make it easier in basketball season because these two teams really don't like each other on the hardwood, but that's conference time there. But don't know if they'll play next year because they're thinking about adding a conference game for Russellville in that conference, and you never know. Russellville's always going to play Morrilton, seems like. I don't know who their other non-conference opponent will be. The contract is up with Southside and Vilonia, so you're not sure who will be the opponent. So maybe a while before we see Vilonia on the football field again, but they're victorious tonight, victorious the last 2 years. Myers taking another knee, and that's going to be it. On the radio side, we're about to sign off. If you want to hear more stats, we'll talk to you on the live stream side. But the Russellville Cyclones fall here tonight by a score of 40-28. For the radio side, we do want to say that we appreciate you joining us tonight. Remember, our next broadcast will be a week from Friday night, as the Cyclones will travel to Benton High School. 54th meeting between the two schools, 4th all-time of any opponent in Cyclone history. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air with the Coaches Show at 6:30. Appreciate you joining us. Shout out to our Chief Engineer, Stephen Berry. Also, Cyclone Booth Media Team, Chase Canfield, Maggie Duval. This is River Country KCJC, your home for all Cyclone sports all season long. Sadly, we lost it tonight. Vilonia wins it 40-28. For Aaron Duval, I make Duval, reminding you, if you're out on your bike tonight, as always, do wear white. So long, everybody.
Russellville.
On the live stream side, we do want to go through just some stats for you, just in case, because we usually give this out over the air, but we had to sign off quickly on the radio side. So, as far as the stats for the game, so it looked good at the first half, but Russellville ended up being outgained by the Eagles. 470 yards of offense for Vilonia, 317 for Russellville. On Russellville's side, 141 yards passing, 176 rushing. Gavin Graham was 15 of 28 for 135 yards, 2 touchdowns and interception. Ben Hallmark 1 of 2 for 6 yards, a touchdown pass and interception. Tracy Daniels ran the football well, 18 carries for 69 yards. Gavin Graham 8 carries for 54 yards. Damon Donahoe 9 for 37. Receiving the football, Elijah Clark 4 catches for 47. Alec Bowles 4 for 37, and Ben Hallmark 3 for 32. Elijah Clark had 2 touchdown receptions. Ben Hallmark had 1. For Vilonia, Austin Myers, 436 yards passing, 24 of 38, 5 touchdown passes, and you can see why he's a Division I recruit with offers from Kansas and Middle Tennessee State. Cyclones, though, their own worst enemy, 5 turnovers tonight. 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles, so 5 turnovers. 2 of them happen inside the 10-yard line. You just feel like like maybe your own worst enemy tonight. But, hey, if you're going to have a game like that, the best time to do it is a non-conference game. And Russellville will start the games that matter. I mean, I don't want to say the non-conference doesn't matter, but, look, let's be honest. In order to make state, non-conference doesn't matter. It only matters what you do in conference games, and that starts next week at Benton. But we'll –
No, I'm just going to say I think you're right. Turnovers was the key to this game tonight, and if you're going to have this type of game, get it out of your system in a non-conference and get ready for Benton next week. You've got some extra time now and work on some things. But Vilonia is a good team. There's no way to get around it. They had a good quarterback. They didn't even have a running game, but still the quarterback carried them in this. And I think Russellville will come out with some good experience on this.
A big game next week, and we'll be on the air on the radio at 6:30 and live stream about 10 till 7. Thanks for joining us. This has been EAB Sports Presentation. Cyclones lose it tonight 40-38.